Yo. Yo, yo, can you hear me?
Howdy, howdy.
What's happening? Okay, do you all hear that tiger growling?
I do.
A little bit.
All right.
Nom,
Good. Things
nom,
are. That means things are actually working for once.
Check.
Siblets.
I thought it sounded more like a lion.
Well, you know, it's Barovia. Weird
Just
things
kidding.
happen. Weird things happen in Barovia.
Are there tigers in Barovia?
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
They're Peruvian tigers.
Don't know what you're gonna find here.
It's the football team.
lions and tigers and werewolves. Oh my!
Oh my.
I think they have tigers that are undead and resistant to a lot of damage.
Oh my.
Let's
Jared, can you move Oglethorpe back in there for me, please?
back in where?
On the map.
Oh, and inside. Okay, I haven't got the map
Oh.
up yet. All
Thank
right.
you, young man.
You're very welcome. All right, let's see if I can find some appropriate music. Now this just sounds like background noise. That's no fun. So how the hell is everybody today?
Peachy.
I'm making it.
Making the way in the
Survived
world
the
today.
weekend.
Thanks to everything you got.
I survived the weekend. That was good.
Yeah.
Did you go to that Kentucky game, John?
I did not. I was working. I had thought about trying to finagle my way there, but I'm really glad I didn't because
Wasn't
of
there like a
ridiculous
10-hour?
a 7-hour rain
delay?
delay with no rain.
Yeah, no
Holy
rain.
shit!
Now I live about 55 miles due west, and we had a hell of a thunderstorm at about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon here, but it never got there. So I mean, I'll give them a pass on delaying it for an hour or so, but I mean, there's no freaking reason why it needs to be delayed 7 hours.
Basically, the coach flat admitted that they were worried about pop-up thunderstorms because it was so hot and humid that day. And
That's every afternoon.
exactly.
Okay.
And they didn't want their ace starting pitcher to warm up, pitch 1 or 2 innings, and then a rain delay come and scrub him for an hour, which would then.
But they had to warm him up 3 times, which wasn't ideal.
Well, I don't think they ever warmed him up though.
No, they did. They warmed him up 3
they
times.
did? Okay.
1, 3, and 7.
Gotcha.
So he was kind of not complaining, isn't really the right word, but he was complaining about that.
Shit,
Well,
3 warm-ups.
it's all the LSU officials are the ones that, according to NCAA rules, the host school athletic director basically makes the decisions with consultation with the NCAA rep on site.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously,
So
what the kid
and
wants and what the coach wants may not
Yeah.
be the same thing. I mean,
Mhm,
the kid's probably
right.
ready to go, and it doesn't want to warm up 3 times over 6 hours.
Yep.
It doesn't
They
mean the
won't
coach
play.
didn't.
They will.
Yeah, that doesn't mean the coach didn't want to do it. But I don't really see why the coach thinks this worked to his benefit either. But they sure as hell beat the fuck out of us. I know that.
Yep. Yeah, they're just on a whole different level.
Golly.
Cade, you going to the show tomorrow night?
I am. I'll be there.
What time
The
you heading
Dead
over?
Show or who?
Yep. Dead Show, Cincinnati.
you
Yes, sir.
Yep, of course.
I think I I think Mom and Dad and the whole group are gonna head over to Shakedown Street about 3:30 to 4, I think.
Okay.
How many shows is this for you, Jared?
I don't know.
Lost count.
Lost track a while
I
ago.
have no idea.
They're all the same and they're all different.
They're all different, and they're all fucking fantastic.
Do you
Who's
Scooby?
in the band right now?
It's the same group that's been with them the last, since this Dead and Company started. So you got Bob Weir.
John Mayer, Weir.
Mayor still in it?
Oh
I
yeah,
thought he was. I thought he already left.
This
Bill
is the last
Kreutzmann,
one with them.
Mickey Hart.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think Bill Kreutzmann's about to drop. Bill Kreutzmann only played the first set last year. He's been having some health issues. So the guy from Bob's other band, the Wolf Brothers, has been sitting in on drums.
How old is Weir now?
Are they
Weir
doing
is
two
the
drums or one
youngest.
drum?
Two drums.
Weir's the youngest? Okay.
Weir is the youngest of the original Dead lineup. He was
What's that, 80?
16 when they started.
Yeah, he was playing real young.
Wow.
Yeah, he had to get like
that's
a permission slip from his parents. So he was running around Jerry Garcia and all those guys, and Mickey Hart and Pigpen
It was 16 and 17-year-old.
when he was 16, 17 years old, and they were fucking off the chain. And so I think Bob is like 74 or 75, something like that.
He'll die on a tour bus or on a
Oh yeah, he'll
on a
never quit.
stage.
You imagine Bob Weir at 16 with that kind of strange coming around?
Oh,
16 years old? Holy moly.
Hippie
With that-
strange is completely different than other types.
Well, I know, but a 16-year-old sex
Any
drive
kind of
is...
strange is good strange.
Especially at the beginning of the Dead when it was
Pardon me,
Pigpen and all of those guys.
I don't know how much strange there was at the very beginning.
I bet there was a ton. A ton.
They were nobody for a while. I mean, they were
Doesn't
really,
matter. As long as you're on stage, it don't matter, dude.
Groupies, it's
You're on
just
stage
like,
with a guitar.
It's like
I
an
mean-
automatic thing. It's if you're on stage, there are groupies.
Yep. If you're on stage with a guitar, it doesn't matter.
Man, I'm gonna use Jerry Garcia's first hit. What was it? New Riders of the Purple Sage. I'm gonna use that at some point as a character. That's just too cool.
Well, the original band name of the Dead was the Warlocks,
that's
Right.
true.
and they started
know that.
out at Magoo's Pizza Parlor in San Francisco as their first show.
We have a Magoo's Pizza
Yep.
in Indianapolis, down the street from me.
I think
Is it
John,
good?
I think John Miller
It's
Cougar King
wonderful.
said it best. Forget all about that macho shit and learn how to play guitar.
That's exactly true.
I used to be able to play the guitar.
Or, in the case of James's son, learn how to play the drums.
Play the drums. That's right.
Because he's not going to get
Loud
all
and
the strange.
enthusiastic.
How much strange?
He's not going to get all the strange that the guitar players get, but he'll do all right.
It's the lead singers that get most of
Hey,
it, though.
his mom's not on the line. Please continue.
God, all I can think of is play the fuck out of those drums, Dale.
That's right.
Did you put your nutsack on my?
Well, we've had a fun little time here at St. Andrew's Orphanage.
Fun is what
Been a lot going on since you first wandered into Vallaki, but you've at least starting to get to the mystery of the missing bones. You had to go over to the orphanage, check in on Milavage, and you find out you got poor little Felix is possessed by the demon. And he's been up to some mischief, causing no good and all that. But now you've got a couple leads on your hands.
We got a full day today.
A full day. Let's recap those leads.
Are we settled on who's doing the journal today?
Steven.
Me.
Stephen. So I believe, if I recall correctly, your options that you have to explore.
Give us the rundown, Jared. Rundown.
You've got the werewolves potentially holding some child hostage.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the toy maker.
Remind us
we've
why we're
got-
seeing the toy maker.
got the monk.
I'm trying to remember what the clue was on the toy maker. I'm in Lexington and I forgot to bring my notes with me, so I'm
Piccolo.
kind of that's right, the monkey. You wanted to go check out the monkey.
Yep.
Because the Rictavio or whatever used to have it, and then said he gave it to him.
Yep.
Just to
More
one
of
place in
that.
town because somebody was allergic.
There was
The wife
something else
allergic.
about the toy maker.
That's Kevin
Yeah, somebody had
Mephisto.
monkey allergies.
Kevin Mephisto is who we're looking for.
Could be monkeypox.
Let's see. You've got
I think there's more to Rictavio. I want to talk to him some more as well.
I think there's more to this
Okay.
toy maker too. I just don't remember what it was.
what else did we have? Did you guys write these things down for me? James, you had the notes. You were taking notes.
We got 2 meetings.
I took
Yeah, we
notes
got-
last time. Yeah.
You got the
Yep.
Wachter, the Wachter house, and
And then we're also going to the
Burgomaster.
burger. Right.
Yeah.
there
And
was
the
another
coffin
one.
maker.
Coffin maker, yeah.
That's
Yep.
Because he
What was
supposedly
the
knew
coffin
where the
maker
werewolves
for?
were. I think he knew where the werewolves were.
No, the coffin maker might know where the werewolves are, but he's the one who is in possession of those bones.
Yeah, because that's what the kid in the bed that was super sick said about.
He sold them to him.
Wash.
Yeah.
Millivage.
He sold.
Oh,
he
yeah,
sold,
he sold them to
he
him
sold
to
the
get
coffin
money to
maker
pay
the
for the
bones, so he would have
yeah.
money, so he could pay the ransom to the werewolves to get Yeska back.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Did we ever?
We
did
don't
get
know
the
why they
money
took
to pay the werewolves in case we don't want to fight them.
No, you've got
I
no
don't
money.
know.
there isn't any money.
No, we're
Guess we
fine.
can get it from Miravash.
Yeah, we need to ask him before we leave the orphanage.
I believe, as I recall, Milovaj kind of passed back out. He's sleepy. He's very tired.
We do not negotiate with terrorists. We will fight them.
So,
But what if we had a
what
band of werewolves on our side?
what do you guys want to do?
Well,
All of it.
I have some exposition, if I may.
Oh, yes, that is correct. I had already forgotten. You sent me about it earlier. So,
Jared,
yes,
come on.
I'm terrible at remembering exposition.
So that morning, Saleem, after we've done all this stuff, Saleem is kind of thinking back on all that's happened, and if y'all have noticed, or maybe you haven't, I don't know, but he has not been himself. He's been kind of loopy and in and out. His eyes don't seem to focus. He's always his head's always turning to look at things that aren't there. And so he's in his head. He's thinking back and to the fight upstairs. And as the demonic shadow's claws entered my leg, I knew immediately that something terrible was happening to me. The pain of the attack is nothing compared to the miasma of what follows. The stench of magical necrosis, coupled with the excruciating inferno of molten poison pumping into the back of my knee, drives me to the floor and violently forces the air from my lungs. I lay there gasping for breath as I try to regain my equilibrium. As the fighting rages around me, I grasp the worn and scarred handle of Trimmer, using it as a crutch, and with a desperate heave, I force myself back up to my feet, just in time to parry another claw swipe from the ungodly shadow. I don't really remember anything after that very clearly. People moving about the orphanage, words spoken, but unheard or indecipherable. Shadows moving upon shadows as light and dark meld into gray. He may lose that leg if we don't find him a stronger cleric. I find a chair and fall into it. The room is spinning and my vision keeps getting dark around the edges, but I force myself to remain aware. Ah ha ha! We should heal Milovaj or Saleem first. Ah ha ha! The child always comes first. Have you all
You read
not
it.
picked up on the vibe I'm laying down?
You read that too fast, Jeff. You need to read that slower.
You want me to go back
Take two.
to the French
No,
part?
I'm joking.
Okay.
No, I was talking about Atlas. I was just making a joke.
I speak weakly. Heal the boy first. Did I say that? It feels like the right thing to say. But what does that mean for me? When? How? Where are we? An inn? Why are the beds so small? I don't remember walking here, but at least they got a talking dog. Don't worry, bud, we got you. The dog turns to the other and whispers, "Hey guys, did y'all get a whiff of his wound? Very strong pussy smell." It's night now, and I'm in a room with a bed. My nostrils flare. I smell wet dog and icy hot. Out of the corner of my eye, I see an old man crawling on the floor. I'm missing a blue pill. Confound these easy open caps. And they always roll under something when you drop them. The last thing I remember is the coolness of the sheets against my too hot skin, and that foulness in my leg, wriggling and growing as if alive. I immediately fall into a fitful sleep. I feel the welcoming warmth of an oven, and smell bread as the face of a young woman appears before me. She has long black hair, tied back with a torn piece of bright fabric, and freckles that have been gently kissed by the sun. She has stray specks of flour on her face and in her hair. She scans around looking for something. Saleem? Saleem, honey, where are you? That silly boy, he's always hiding. You're not in my bread again, are you? I said to stay where I could see you. Where has that boy gotten off to? Saleem? Saleem? Everything goes black. A menacing voice, dripping with hate and the promise of pain, begins to speak. I hate this voice, but I fear it more. You are very important to the work ahead of us, my dear Saleem. We will be rid of those damned paladins once and for all. What a helpful fool Van Troll has become. But we must abide our time. Follow my instructions, Saleem, and maybe one day you'll see your mother again. But cross me, boy, and her death will be slow and painful. The last thing you'll see before she dies will be me wearing your. A withered hand reaches out of the dark and caresses my face. I feel the tearing of my skin as her long, jagged fingernail leaves a hot, wet trail down my cheek. Mother! The sound of voices and the morning sun, rouse me hazily from sleep. Ireena slowly surveys our room that we have occupied in the orphanage. She starts picking up loose clothing and putting it in drawers. Honestly, guys, she snorts derisively, I'm starting to feel like the house mother for a bunch of pikes.
Well, she's never met a house mother for a bunch of pikes then, because she's a long way from there.
She's a long way from AJ.
AJ, goddamn, holy shit!
I see the good Reverend kneeling over my leg, his mouth working and sweat covers his brow. The fingers of his hand spread wide over the blackness that was my knee. A wave of healing energy washes over me. My thoughts suddenly become crystal clear, and I know, without a doubt, that I am in mortal danger. Sacre bleu! How do you say, fucked! As the fog and pain return, my last lucid thought is that nothing for me will ever be the same again. And scene.
Very
Oh,
good. I
man.
did not realize Saleem had
Wow.
such a lisp, but that's very good.
Wow,
not
that was incredible, dude. That
Hell
was
yeah.
incredible.
Thank you.
That gave me cold chills, dude. That was incredible.
Just a little bit more insight into Salim, Monsieur Salim.
So
Bottle
that's
cap.
why.
Can you send a copy of
Oh,
that,
that-
or is that?
Well,
you
yeah,
have that?
I'll need it for the journal, dude.
I'll send it. I got it saved. I'll send it to you.
That's my journal right there.
Last week's. Last week.
That's why Oglethorpe wrote a 0, because he couldn't find his blue pill.
That's it. Okay.
You should go with the Cialis, man, and get your 36 hours.
That's the weekender, man.
That's right, the weekender.
That's the
what we called it.
weekender.
That's what we called it when I sold it.
Well, that's what
don't want to be
what-
walking through an orphanage with 36
Yeah, maybe.
hours. Yeah.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
the weekender.
All right, Jennifer, we apologize.
Bathtub up in here.
Okay. What are we guys?
No,
what are we gonna do?
We do not apologize. If you're going to be in here, you're going to have to just grin and bear it.
Never apologize.
I keep
Conor
waiting for
McGregor.
Jennifer to whip something out like that on us, but
I apologize to fucking nobody.
Oh man, Bernie.
The
He beat the
champ
fuck
does
out
what
of
he
Bernie.
wants.
He beat the fuck out of Bernie, man. Did you guys see that?
I don't know what you're talking
McGregor.
Oh yeah, the
knocked out
mascot.
Bernie, the
yeah, he went
mascot,
to the
for
ER
the
after
Heat.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to the ER after that.
It was supposed to be a skit, and McGregor was out on the floor, and he punched the Heat's mascot,
they said he was already
knocked
drunk.
him out cold. Knocked him out cold, and then when he's on the ground, he hit him, punched him again because it was supposed to be a little spoof for his little spray pain reliever thing, whatever. He's
Yeah.
supposed to spray him after that, but he hit him like right in like the skull. It was supposed to be padded in there, and he went right through it all and knocked the dude out. He went to the emergency room.
Yeah, they dragged him off the court
Yeah,
by his feet.
it's
He
crazy, man.
literally left his feet. He just went.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he was full sprawled out.
and then he hit him in the head again when he was down on the court, where his head had nowhere to go.
Well,
you
the
know.
ref didn't stop it.
It's true. Anyway,
All right. So what are we gonna do?
last time we left, I was going to cast Tensor's floating disc to carry him around until we figured out what we were going to do with him. And I walked out. I made Oglethorpe walk outside, so because he's got this senility surge, this dementia magic thing going on, But I don't think I brought him back in because I don't think he would realize that he's already expressed to Ireena that he's afraid of his magic because of his dementia, but I don't think I do not think he's that cautious to where he would leave the group yet, because it hasn't been activated by accident yet from his dementia. So I will cast Tensor's floating disc so he can, move with us. I mean, is his movement hampered? If not, then I don't need to do it. But I mean,
I think he's half movement.
Yeah, he's
got half
right now.
All right, so
For now.
Oglethorpe will. Let's see, how long does it take? It's a ritual. One action, so he can do it immediately because of his awakened spellbook. He doesn't have to do a ritual with the extra 10 minutes. So he is going to cast Tensor's floating disc. So hold on to your hats
Spell to use though.
and pray to God that I don't roll an 8.
Just blow
Come on,
up this
come on, one.
orphanage.
Okay, good. At first it's a 1. I got to roll a 1 first, and then it's got to roll an 8. So, all right. So this kind of translucent disc kind of appears on the floor. Actually, I do it right underneath Saleem, and it lifts him up off the ground. Let's see, how far is this? It's 1 inch thick, 3 feet in diameter, and it's 3 feet. It lifts Saleem 3 feet off of the ground, and it can hold up to 500 pounds. So I don't think you're 500 pounds with your gear,
No,
are you?
No.
Okay. All right. So wherever I walk, he will follow me 20 feet behind me for 1 hour. And I can redo this again after the hour's up. But let's make haste with this. Let us, time is of the essence. This disc does not last forever. So we're going to go ahead and get motoring. And where are we going first, guys?
I think the coffin maker we agreed, right?
I thought you said the toy maker.
Toy maker and coffee maker. One and the other one, yeah. Order
Yeah,
didn't
let's
matter.
go.
I don't think that.
Do any of us
So-
remember why we're going to the toy maker?
To see the
We
monkey,
We just wanted to see the monkey. It's not really a high
make friends
priority.
with the monkey, make friends with the man.
I think there was more reason than that, but it seemed like there was.
I can't remember.
It seemed
Maybe
like
the
there was
toy
something more
maker
to it.
Carve out a peg leg for our friend Saleem.
We
Or
could always
brace.
ask. We could always ask him about missing children. If children are going missing, no one will be buying the toys.
Yeah, true. I don't care where we
Okay.
go.
If you
Toy
guys
maker.
want to see the toy maker first, that's fine by me.
I mean, even if it's just a quick, hey, what's up? See the monkey? Rictavio said,
Everybody
hey,
go in and touch the monkey. Let's get the hell out of there.
Except
we all
me.
get monkey
Shock
fever.
the monkey.
Somebody becomes a were monkey. And bites them.
All right, off to see the monkey. So you head out of the orphanage. Saleem floating along. You need to go back. If you look on the map of Valaki that I just shared with you, if you go back toward the town square, you get directions from Mrs. Belasco, and go back towards the town square and take a right just before you get to the Blue Water Inn, and it's the second building down there on the left of that side of the street. I will circle it for you just so you know where you're going. It is.
So
Come on, right
And
over
what
there.
time is it
Irwin,
right now? 8
Um,
o'clock.
it would be like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, we have 3 hours till.
so Irwin
till
said
the,
that I should be able to get around town with just like tape, right? Covered up cloak.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
definitely want to
Okay,
keep
cool.
covered
I
up.
Because
remember that.
I was gonna still use the disguise self to go as a colorful person, but I didn't know if I wanted to use it right now or not. I'll probably do that when we go into the meetings later.
you could use it if somebody says, "Hey, you," thinking that you're
Right.
a werewolf. Go ahead and do it.
Right.
And switch over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it, especially if we're just gonna be standing outside and just kind of popping into places. I'm not gonna go ahead and use that hour. I'll just wait till the meetings later to
And honestly, people
use
will
the
be
disguise
wanting
self.
to stare at the floating disc with a man on it. I would assume, so that might take some attention off of you.
That's
I
also true.
I specifically remember him saying that you could just cloak up and
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
too. So I was just making sure.
Okay.
Onwards.
So you head up, and I think I might even have a sound set for Blinsky's toys. Let me look.
Blinkskis.
Do. All right. So you walk along the street, and you come to this cramped shop of a building. It has a very dark entrance portico, above which hangs a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse, and there is a bee engraved on both sides. Flanking the door are two arched lead-framed windows. As you go up toward the door, you can look through the window, and through this dirty glass, you see these jumbled display of toys and hanging placards bearing the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
Just inside the shop, is there like one of those? Is there a piano on the floor?
I was just about to say that, Jeff. I was going to do an investigation check. Sir, do you happen to have a large piano I could dance around on?
There are some music boxes that you see in there, or appear
I
to be
hear
music
them.
boxes.
I hear them.
So, would you like to go in?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you open the door, and you head in. Have you all ever seen the show Oddities?
I think so.
Elaborate.
They've got a store in New York and a store in California, and it's
Oh,
just
yeah, I know what
them, these two really strange people that buy the weirdest, oddest, craziest shit you've ever seen.
Yeah, like
Like like
skulls.
stuff
Like,
like like a mild one would be like a faked, a stuffed jackalope, you know, and that.
Yeah.
But it's like everything like that, like straight jackets. They're like in fact, like there's this one odd guy that's a regular customer, and one of his voiceovers is that a straight jacket. And it's anyway, it's you can probably find it on streaming somewhere. Scarlett and I were fascinated by it because of all the weird, odd, charming people that would bring their strange stuff in to try to sell to these people, which they would then turn around and resell.
So is this kind of like a
Check
really
it out.
weird Antiques Roadshow kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
yes. It is Antiques Roadshow goes to the Carnival Freak Show. The
Hey,
yak
Jared,
faced girl is there. Yes.
before we go further, can you clear off my disadvantage on ability checks from exhaustion? Because I think we all got rid of all our exhaustions. Thank you.
Did everybody lose all the exhaustion? Is that what we said?
I think everybody cleaned up. So y'all
That's
still
very
has his.
possible.
If anybody had 2 levels of it, they would only have gotten rid of
Saleem
one.
had-
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
think
I
that's
don't
what
think
it
anybody
was
was
at
at
last.
two.
2 levels.
Or y'all was at 2, wasn't he?
Yeah, because I got one from a critical hit, and then I got knocked down afterwards. So I
Yeah.
And I
Still
think
have
y'all
Saleem
and
got one too.
Or
Because
the 2 to worry about.
so Atlas is good.
And Saleem did go down twice, I think. Yeah.
I think I should have 1 level still.
Yep.
No,
you
because this last
definitely went
night's
down.
sleep. Well, he went down,
yeah,
but this
because
last
you went
night's sleep.
down.
and
The
you
only
got rid
reason
of
I
it.
have 2 is because someone hit me with a critical, and I gained a level of exhaustion.
Well, I already had one though.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, then I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're
did
right.
you?
Yeah,
Well,
I had a bad dream.
well, I didn't. I don't have anything. I shouldn't have anything. I don't think. Yeah. Okay,
I'm
just me.
I'm just admiring Jide looking in the window up here. And
Is Jide looking in the window, or is
well, I mean,
Heckle?
according to the map, Jide is looking in the window.
Well, there's no
Heckle's-
map for this. So
Oh, I'm down here in the old map where all the
Gotcha.
tokens are.
yep. So no map just yet. But so you go in and there's a little bell rings, and this very heavy set man wearing a moth-eaten jester's cap with a little monkey on his shoulder comes out from behind the drapery behind the counter. He
Question:
looks like this. Yes.
Is he colorful, or I guess not in the picture? Is he a colorful character?
Oh, it's
or-
blue and he's wearing blue and purple,
Okay,
or
so
green
he's
and purple.
Pretty colorful.
Yeah, he's colorful.
What was the monkey?
Welcome, friends, to the house of Blinsky. Happiness and smiles can be bought at a bargain price. Perhaps you know a little child in need of joy. A little toy for a girl or a boy? Yes, my friends. What can I do for you? Happiness for everyone.
Oh, I like you. You're a jovial one.
Oh, yes, we must be happy. We must be happy in this city, in this town of Barovia, in all of Barovia. We must be happy. Drive away the devil. Happy
Are
joy, joy.
Have you any Hasbro product?
I do not know this Hasbro. Is he?
I am looking for the original Boba Fett that shoots the missile from his back. 3.
Oh, the DM has one of those. It is marvelous. Ah, yes. Is this Hasbro? Is he a wizard of tiny wonders like myself?
He is a
Look around
wizard
you.
of business.
All of the wonders. And this is my friend Piccolo. Piccolo. And he scratches Piccolo under the chin. And Piccolo kind of, gets all excited. And he kind of rolls over on his back on the shoulder, waiting for a belly rub.
Rictavio sends his regards. He has sent us.
Oh,
Good.
Rictavio.
Meet Piccolo and yourself.
Oh, Rictavio, he brought me Piccolo. He is such a fine gentleman. Piccolo, I do not know you, but I am an oversharer. So I will tell you, I was a little down. I was a little bit sad. Rictavio, he bring me Piccolo. I'm so happy.
Why were you sad, Blinsky?
Oh, well, as marvelous and wonderful as my toys are. And you can see all around you, they are wonderful, they are fantastic, they are beautiful.
They're quite magnificent.
Oh, wonderful
Ah,
toys.
I love you, Jared, man. You kidding?
As wonderful as my little tiny wonders are. I have not had a paying customer, but one paying customer in several months. It makes me sad.
May
But
I
they must be
ask who that
happy.
customer was?
Oh, I am an honest businessman. I can't go telling all of my customers. Nope. That would not be good for my. Well, I don't know. I just toys, right? They're just toys. Why should I have to be so crazy? But in
I
this
could be in
case,
the market for a sit and spin if you had such a thing.
oh, a sit and spin. That sounds remarkable. What is the sit and spin?
Well, it is the thing, and you sit, and then you put your hands on the thing, and then you
That's
spin around.
Why are you
And you
French
get-
now, Miroslav?
I get
Oh,
nauseated.
and
and
Blinsky pulls out this piece of parchment and quill, and he starts trying to draw what you're talking about.
He's sketching it out.
Sketching it out. This sounds wonderful. I like these. Piccolo, quickly take this to my desk. And he hands the parchment that he's drawn and hands to Piccolo, and Piccolo jumps down and runs back into the back behind the curtain. You hear him rustling around back there, and then he comes back out and jumps back up on Blinsky's shoulder.
Oglethorpe
So,
will,
yes.
go ahead.
Who would you like to buy a little toy for?
Oglethorpe
there
will,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I need to do
Oglethorpe.
the hand raise thing. Yeah, you go
Oglethorpe.
first.
Oglethorpe will say, why has your business been so slow, my friend? Why you say you haven't sold a toy in months?
I do not know. I do not know. We should all be happy. But for some reasons, the people, they're not happy. They will not buy my toys. The toys will make them happy, but they will not buy my toys. I think something is very wrong in the town. Things are very strange.
We have recently befriended some of the orphans at St. Andrew's orphanage. Mistress Velasco resides there. Perhaps we could buy some toys for the children.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Just I will show you some of my favorite things. And he runs, he says, Piccolo! And he and he's like squeaking like a monkey. Piccolo jumps down. Reverend, what did you want to say?
John stole it. You're good.
Okay. So Piccolo comes back, and he's got what appears to be a doll and a little sack. This one I call Mr. Potato Head. This hard on, he pops the head off of the doll. And he gets in the bag and he pulls out another head. See? You can change the head, you can change the eyes, you can change the mouth. A fancy little doll, and you make all of the attachable, you take all of the heads. There are 6 different heads, 6 different mouths, 6 different noses, 12 different eyes. And they are very, very fun. Very creative. It inspires the children. It is only 1 silver piece.
I would like
Okay.
to put that in my cart, but I'm not ready for checkout yet.
Oh, very good. I actually have a parcel item for the headless doll. Very good. Now, quickly, Piccolo, quickly, go get the gallows. And Piccolo runs off, and he comes back. And this time he's got what looks like a little miniature gallows adventure playset. And this one, it comes with a trapdoor. And he pushes the button, and there's this man with a noose around his neck, and he pushes the little button on the deck of the gallows, and the trap door opens up, and the man just drops down and hangs.
This makes
That
everybody happy.
That was for
This
Felix.
this one was the request of the burgomaster. He wants to remind everybody, be happy, or you might find your way to the hangman's noose.
He must love you.
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
I have that mug.
Yes, that is exactly right. Yes, we must make everybody happy.
The art department bought me that mug one time back when before I retired.
And then Piccolo comes back with what looks like Russian nesting dolls. Look at these. The hangman also. A 1 silver piece. These pretty dolls. And he opens the first one up and it gets smaller. And he opens the next one up and again continues to get smaller. And you notice that.
Yeah.
And you notice that each one he opens up and he sets it out on the side. As they get smaller, they get older looking. The hair get a few more wrinkles on their faces. They get grayer hair. And when he pulls out the last one, there's this little mummified corpse.
This reminds me of you, Oglethorpe.
I was about to say, this was my life story. Oglethorpe's just like enthralled by it. I'll take that one.
Oh, just 1 silver piece. Very good. Piccolo runs up with what looks to be like a mobile, that would hang over a crib. But it is, the little things on it are bats. And as it spins around, the wings flap in a very slow flapping motion. 1 silver piece for the Batmobile.
Aha.
Boom, boom, boom.
Blinsky, which item does your regular customer get?
Oh, I will show you that in a moment, but it is not for sale. Those are custom jobs.
Do you happen to have the really popular bag of glass?
I do not, but I have Johnny Adventure Switchblade Poke. He looks like Fonzarelli with little switchblades out of his arms.
I was hoping you'd get that.
How's about the Evil Knievel motorcycle jump set?
God, I had one of those. They were so great. Alas, I'm out of the Evil Knievel jump set.
Snake River Canyon.
The last one I had, he tried to jump over Lake Zalavich. He could not make it.
You cannot.
But I do have this wonderful merry-go-round. And Piccolo.
Go ahead.
Piccolo had come up and handed him this merry-go-round, and there's all these little snarling wolves that are chasing children. These are in place of of the prancing horses. This one,
my God!
it's a little more expensive. It is a special.
No wonder nobody's happy.
Custom ordered.
This is not a custom order. 9 silver pieces for the merry-go-round. Yes, young lady in the back.
I just wanted to know if while you guys were all looking and admiring these fantastic toys, if Ireena's just kind of wandering around the store, would she notice anything that maybe the others didn't?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, I think you's more enthralled in the monkey more than the toys.
Oh man, I'm totally into the toys.
You see something kind of out of the corner of your eye, and you start to go toward it. And right about that time, Piccolo runs right in front of you, bumps into your leg, and he's carrying what looks like is a ventriloquist dummy that is almost twice as big as he is. And you are sure that this ventriloquist dummy is a take on Strahd Panzerevich.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Anybody else want to take a look around while the things are
I'll
being.
give it a
Well,
shot.
we have the.
I'm
I'll
just
go
sitting there not
somewhere.
doing anything, so I will
Yeah.
do a perception check as well.
Let's see. I'll look around when the monkey starts running around the room.
Nope.
I'm glad I got my one out of the way.
Oh, I guess I could technically throw my.
You roll more ones than anybody I've ever met.
Dude, this campaign, Jesus.
I'm gonna add a guidance to mine.
Atlas is
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sold on the wolf merry-go-round.
Okay.
16 plus 3, 19.
Reverend Rayla and y'all with the guidance and Miroslav. He's standing behind the counter as Piccolo is bringing these different toys up and he's showing them to you and he sets them down on the counter. And before he gets back with that dummy that looks like Strahd von Zarevich, something catches your eye on a shelf behind him, above the counter. You see two dolls. One of them is a female with striking red hair.
Oh,
Oh shit!
it's Ireena.
And as you look closer, this doll is the spitting image of Ireena.
Mine.
And the other one, there is a odd looking. You think it's a male. There's a little bit of a chin goatee, dark hair and a ponytail, with spiraled horns on his head, wearing silver, or not silver, but a metal breastplate.
That's Saleem.
And if you didn't know any better, you would swear it's Saleem Vantro.
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Is there anything wrong with its knee?
No, no, Steve is fine. And about the time that Piccolo jumps up on the countertop and hands the Strahd von Zarevich ventriloquist dummy to Blinsky. He gets his hand up behind the head, like he's holding it. And he looks up, and for the first time, he catches a really good look of first Saleem and then Ireena. And the little ventriloquist dummy jaw just drops, as does Blinsky's.
Oh shit!
You, and who are you? Oh, he's looking at Saleem and then looking at Ireena. Who are you?
I am Saleem. Saleem Vantro. Why do you ask?
He turns around and he reaches up off that shelf and pulls down that doll of you, pulls down that doll of Ireena. This is my one customer. For many years, he has come and asked me, Blinsky, make me a toy, make me the dolls. And he tells me what they look like. And I make the dolls. And he says, no, Blinsky, they don't look like that. They look more like this. And
Saleem
each time I
stands
make
up.
the dolls,
He stands
they
up and
make more.
stumbles off of the disc and crashes into the counter and attempts to grab the doll out of his hand.
you take it. He just lets you have it. He's dumbstruck.
And he looks at him and says, "Who asked you to make this doll?"
And for the first time, he's been so jovial and happy and just pleasant. He starts to look a little bit scared. Oh, please, I cannot, I cannot tell. He's very dangerous man. Very dangerous. I cannot tell.
I can't chase you, but if you run and I catch you,
Please don't. Please, I just make the toys. I'm just a wizard of wonder, miniature wonders. Please, I make the toys. I want to make people happy.
What about
I,
this time? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Irena's going to go up to the counter and she's going to pick up her doll. You are an amazing craftsman. This is absolutely beautiful. Can you please tell me who it is that has requested these dolls?
Before he has the chance to answer, Heckle's going to take a throw down a toy from the distance. Goes, where the hell's the rest of all of our toys? Where's the rest of? Where's my action figure? He says.
And just as a quick one, I would also like to cast calm emotions on him and say, "Please, sir, we mean you no harm at all. We are simply as dumbstruck as you are at this. Quinky dink."
I do not know what a quinky dink is. It's just crazy.
Oglethorpe goes over to Ireena and says, "Oh, young lady, that doll you have, it looks just like my granddaughter. Ireena, where did you get that?"
It's an American Girl look-alike doll. Ireena, please give me a persuasion check.
Can I say I'm aiding her in that since I'm doing the calm emotions on him? He didn't do a check or anything. I don't know. He's not.
Depending on how close you are standing to me, I can give you guidance too.
I think it's a.
Just give me another roll, Ireena. So as if you're doing it with advantage.
Oh.
He looks at you with this just pleading in his eyes. I want to tell you. I want to tell you, he is such a dangerous man. Such a dangerous man. And I do not know why he asked me, but he asked me for so long. Please make me the toy. Make me the toy of make me the toy.
How long have you been making these dolls?
Oh, so several years. He must have hundreds of dolls of you and your friend with the horns.
Have you made dolls of any of the other friends that I've brought in?
No, he just asked for the friends of you, the doll of you, and the friend with the horn. He say one time, and I don't believe him because he lost in the way. Oh, I say too much, but I say only. Make a doll of my brother and sister.
Oh.
That is all I know. Are you brother and sister?
No.
What? What the fuck is going on?
Saleem hears this and he stumbles back. His heel catches on the edge of the disc and he falls to the floor. And he just can't speak.
My brother is Ismar Kolyanovich.
Well, I just know what he tell me. He say, make a doll of my brother and sister. And I do the make a doll as best I can.
What?
And I have to say, he looks just like you.
When will he come for these dolls?
I don't know, but he usually come at night when nobody here. He is a important man in town. I do not think he want people to know he like the doll. But I don't know why. Toys are fun. They make people happy. Why would a grown man not want people to know he have doll? It don't make no sense. Did you
You
want to
make
buy some
dolls for
toys?
children, yes?
I make dolls for you. I make dolls for whoever wants the doll. I am a wizard of tiny wonders. I want to make people happy.
Master Blinsky, children in this town are disappearing and dying. The information you provide could help us protect them.
What? Why? I do not. I have no children of my own. I do not even. I don't. I'm not belong to the PTA. I don't know about no children dying or missing.
PTA.
But do you not think it is an odd thing that you run a toy shop in a place with no children, or children are disappearing? I figured you would have heard something.
Barovia, it's there. Barovia is a very dangerous and frightening and terrible place. People disappear. Adults disappear. Children disappear. Pets disappear. It's dangerous.
Have you
I'd
heard
never
any
go walk in the
rumors?
woods. There's too many wolves in the woods.
Have you
Dangerous
heard
place.
any rumors of children being mistreated in the cellar of a pizzeria?
I, you watch too much Fox News. You're crazy.
I'm just asking questions. Or an island, perhaps. An island of pizza sellers.
People are talking about it. I don't know who they are, but they talk about it. Everybody's saying about it.
Oglethorpe is going to have a moment of lucidity here, and he's going to say, I don't think it's too far of a stretch for us to know who he's talking about. He looks around at everyone. Does everyone agree?
Who do you think it is?
What was Velaki? No, not Velaki. What's his name?
Vasily?
Vasily.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I don't know.
The devil himself. The devil himself. I
I
will
would
not
like
say his name for fear of
Yeah.
retribution from the town.
No. What? Are you crazy? No. He never come to my toy shop. You crazy. It
He
is
said
not
it
the
was
devil himself.
an important person in town.
Though I
Yeah.
do think if the devil himself, I hope he stays away. But I think if he came to the shop, I think he would like this doll of the dummy. And he's trying to move the dummy's mouth.
Big,
I want to
scary.
suck your blood. And the doll's mouth moves, and he's trying really hard not to. He's trying really hard.
I want to suck your blood.
He's
Oh my
counting
god, that's
things.
great. Yeah. One peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Ooh.
Two peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I would like
See, you
Remind
get it.
me-
They're so happy. Make you happy. Yes.
Remind me, Jared, how did this guy get the monkey? He bought the monkey, or he gave him the
Rictavio
monkey,
gave it to him.
Gave
Because
him-
He's-
It's
Remember, he said he
somebody
was. He said he was sad. He was down, and his new friend Rictavio gave him the monkey, and
Right, and
he's been very happy ever since.
So Octavio said it was like, the wife was allergic to the monkey, so that's why he couldn't have it on him.
Yep.
So he's
Oh, yeah.
been
So
loaned.
Rictavio's from the inn.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get too far off this topic, real quick, let's go back. And he's so scared to reveal this person. I thought it was the devil himself. I thought it was Strahd. I'm saying that, not Oglethorpe. It's not him. So who else could be so scary?
Somebody
That's
that's
wanting
big, scary, that has some
Burgermeister?
type of power within
Burgermeister, yeah.
the city.
Um,
Burgermeister is
I'm-
somebody around him.
This is a lead, so we've got to stick on it. He's giving us a clue here.
Right.
So
I would like to try to persuade him and just say, I would like enough toys for 20 children. We will purchase them, and I would even do another small, tiny donation to a monthly stipend for the children to get one toy a week, new to the orphanage. and then wink at him and there's any way you can give us a small, subtle hint on who this might be? Just the initials, what time they usually show up, anything.
It's called pay for
Natural
play.
20.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
You want to buy the toy to make the children happy? Oh,
Oh, but of course.
you are a gentleman and a scholar.
Oh, you're
And I
too
realize I've been like French, Italian, Spanish,
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
everything.
He's my favorite character of all time, Jared. He's fucking amazing.
I think
He's
I,
amazing.
I think I even heard some Malaysian in there at one point.
Oh, absolutely.
I love him,
Czechoslovakian,
Definitely
Uh,
fits the character, though.
man. He's fantastic.
So, you bought
I'm
the
al-
toy for all the children at the orphanage?
I'm almost
Yes.
expecting a Miss Doubtfire
Uh,
in a second.
Smash a cake in her face.
Yeah.
Hello.
I give you. How much gold are you talking about?
Well, everything else you have been mentioning has been silver pieces, so I was hoping to stick around that, but
You buy
you
20
know.
toys. You buy 20 toys at the gold, and then you want one a week.
Yes.
One a week? That adds up. How many weeks? And what? At least tell me what kind of toy you want me to send them every week. You want me to send the same toy every week? You want me to send different toys? You have different toys you have not seen? You want to tell? Let me know.
Always be variety for these children. You can't be stagnant, and I mean, on occasion they may request the same toy, so one doesn't get jealous with the other one. Who knows? I would do
Biorite is the spice of life, they say.
Do you
I make
perhaps
many
have a
toys.
suggestion of what would be a
Right.
good toy for the children of St. Andrew's Orphanage?
Maybe a dragon.
But to start, I would give you the 4 gold pieces for 4 weeks of toys to start, and then however much I think, look at everybody else. I'll chip in for the 20 toys for the orphanage to start. Those silver toys that you were showing everyone.
So you didn't. Now, Mr. Dragon Man, you said you liked the merry-go-round. That'd be 9 silver pieces. Since you're buying so many,
There's the Malaysian.
There's a little bit of bourbon slur in there too, though.
absolutely. Since you're buying so many, I give you a special deal: 5 silver pieces on the merry-go-round. Really, Hank Azaria from the Birdcage is what I'm trying to draw.
All right. So
Oh,
I
God.
just took 5 silver out of my inventory.
Okay.
But I'll take
Taking 4 gold.
Does anybody else want a toy for themselves?
Yes. Oglethorpe says, "Yes, young man. Do you happen to have an adult toy section for Mrs. Claudia? I seem to have failed her with not having my pill. Could you make something for, spice the night?"
I don't know what you thought. Make children happy. I don't know what
Yes.
you're talking about.
Like a big hard wooden penis with
Oh, well,
dangling balls.
I would worry about splinters. We probably don't need to make it of wood.
Well, you can shellac it and everything.
Shellacking the penis.
He has put a lot of thought into this.
Well, she was so disappointed with me last time I was there. I just thought it maybe.
I commend you for your openness and share your embarrassment with all of your friends and a complete stranger.
Something
Very,
safe to
very
use in
commendable.
lieu of a shower faucet would be well.
Oh God, no man, that was so horrible.
Most everybody else is not in the loop on that, Jim,
Yeah.
as they don't need to be because
Maybe not.
it's kind of gross. So,
It's kinda gross.
who wants is there any other toys somebody wants? You want to? I tell you what.
What else do we
Mr.
see? What catches
Mr.
my
Wizard
eye?
Man.
I'm keen to buy something.
Got anything that's lunar? Anything that's around like a moon? Anything that?
And as you say anything that's lunar, and you start talking, and you're kind of I assume you're like got the hood pulled up over your head, and you're kind of
Yeah,
looking
kinda
down at the
in the
ground.
back,
Can't really
like-
see you.
Yeah. like standing behind a couple of people.
He kind of looks at you side-eyed, looks at you a little bit, wanders around on the end of the counter and comes up and looks at you really close. Gives you the Larry David.
I'm gonna speech of Beast and Leaf and freak out the monkey while he's looking at me real close. Just kind of make it freak out a bit to where it breaks his attention on me.
What Piccolo? What the Piccolo? Quit pissing on the corner, Piccolo! Stop it!
And then I'm gonna kind of take a small step back to create a little bit more distance.
What do you need? Okay, what CJ? What was that? Or Reverend? What was that?
I just didn't know if I ever got a name out of this guy.
Not yet.
Okay.
I do not have a moon doll, but let me think about this a minute. You like the moon. You don't like the people to know, but you're a little bit wolfy. I think I know the thing for you. Imagine a carriage with 4 wheels. The doors, they open up and they go up sideways from the side. And you have the wolfman get in the carriage and drive around the carriage, and he disappear into the. We don't know where he goes. Maybe the future.
I know where this is going.
Maybe the past. I think we call it the DeLorean.
Is this a Teen Wolf reference or a Back to the Future reference?
It's a mashup.
Yes, it is a Michael J. Fox reference. I make you a DeLorean carriage with a little wolfman.
I'll take it,
The
Blinsky.
little wolfman is a little shaky.
And he flips on the top.
His left hand never stopped moving. We tried. You like?
His left hand.
How much I owe you,
moving.
Blinsky?
Oh my God, dude.
Go to hell for that one.
You are go. You're burning in hell for that one. Oh man.
Well, he's
Oh,
very
my
open about
God.
his disease, so I don't think he's going to hell.
I don't think he mind. I think he say, Mr. DM, that pretty fucking funny.
I think if Michael J. Fox were watching right now, he'd be laughing.
I think he is watching right now because we
The
fucking.
chair is still going to hell.
Oh yes, for many reasons. All right, so he's gonna commission this. Now this is different.
Man, my face hurts from
I
laughing.
had it in my mind for some time. This one, it'd be one gold piece. Very difficult, but it'll roll. The doors they open up. The little wolf man, shaky hand. One gold piece.
Does it have a
can't
hidden
wait to-
compartment for cocaine and other illicit drugs?
And it
I do
has a
not know.
flux to the capacitor.
I do not know what the cocaine is, but for an extra gold, I make you a mad scientist to go with him.
The flux capacitor.
I can't wait to see the love and appreciation you put into this, Blinsky.
Okay, let me write this in my note. Mad scientist DeLorean Wolfman. Pulls out his pad.
Shaky hand.
When he pulls out the
Two gold.
notepad, is it like on the desk? Can we look in and see if we see any names or anything on it?
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my guidance. Yeah, I'm gonna guidance as well.
I'd take 1 gold now, 1 gold upon delivery. This will take some special parts and pieces.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, I'll just roll the. All right,
You did
perception.
it to yourself twice.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. One was the concentration, and the one's
Gotcha.
the actual. Also a 10. So
He opens it up to an empty page.
gotcha.
So you ask, Mister. You are I just noticed you are a strange-looking man. And he's looking right at Dr. Miroslav. You want to see other toys? I told you. I show you the headless doll. I show you the gallows. I show you the nesting doll, the Batmobile, the merry-go-round, the dummy of the devil
There
himself,
is
and Johnny
there is
Switchblade
one
Adventure Park.
girl. There is one girl at the orphanage who I made her acquaintance. She shared with me that she has an infatuation with ravens.
You want the toy raven? I make a toy raven. Sure. That not be too many problem.
That would be perfect.
One toy raven, 5 silver pieces. I make it with the wings. They go flap flap.
Flap flap. Yes, that's her preference. Do I see anything
Okay.
else that catches my eye?
Um, let's see. You've got the bag of glass we've already discussed. Johnny Switchblade Adventure Punk. Um,
Don't forget the giant black strap-on penis, wooden penis.
the giant strap on. There is the giant strap on. I never made nothing like this before. It take me several coats of lacquer and varnish. Uh, do you? How big do you want? Do you want this life size for real, or you want this life size as in your imagination?
Uh, we will go hill giant size, please.
He, I hear the hill giant, the smallest giant with the smallest wee wees. They almost can't find them in the fat roll on the belly. So
That will be
we make it
perfect, my
a
young man.
nice. Okay, I take it. The giant
You can do it. You
penis.
can do this storm giant. I don't care.
Giant penis. That'll be. I need five
Giant
silver
penis.
pieces up front.
Any giant you feel necessary.
Very good. Very good. Very good. I think you need to be very careful because you strap this on to your just any old woman. You're not to make her happy. You make her hurty. If it's that big, I think we need to make a normal size human. Unless you're going to be getting the bang bang with the giant, and I don't know no giant in Barovia.
All right.
Yeah, so that's if there's something. So you want the Raven? Does anybody else want anything that's on the list that we've talked about?
Irena's
Just
going
buy
to
them
ask
all.
if she can buy the Batmobile,
The
but
Batmobile. Okay.
she's also going to ask if the two dolls that you've created, could we purchase those ourselves, and would you be able to create new ones for whoever it was that ordered them originally?
Oh no, I cannot sell them. I cannot sell these. I can make you a new doll. You have them in 3 days. But if he comes for these, I don't have them. It'd be very bad news for Blinsky.
Would you make a doll that looks like him?
Well, hmm. Nobody ever asked me to make a doll that look like him.
That's a turnabout is fair play.
You know, I do it. I do it for you because you love the children and you want to make the children happy. Do it for you. Yes, you come back in 2 days. I have it for you.
We will be back as soon as we are able.
2 days. Tuesday. Not today, 2 days.
So
And I make it
Saleem
better
is
happy.
still sitting on the floor holding this doll of himself. Uh, he struggles up. He puts his elbow on the disc, tensor's disc, and he gets himself up on his legs, and he just turns to the door and starts walking out.
With the doll.
That's what he said. That's what it said. I got the doll in my hand.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
And he just
You're going to have to stop your friend from leaving with the doll, or else it'll be very bad news.
All I can think of is Tom DeLuise every time you're talking.
I will take it. That's the best compliment anybody's paid
Yeah,
me ever.
I
Saleem,
love Tom DeLuise.
you do not want to get Ireena in trouble, do you?
he's not ignoring you. He
He
just
doesn't. He's just like
he's not
he's like
aware of
just
you at the
zoned out.
moment. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Okay, then
just
I'll walk at
I
least
don't
where he
blame
can't
you, man.
open the
That's pretty
door.
fucked up, man.
I'll
I
walk
mean,
up
out
to
of
where he can't
nowhere.
at least open the door.
I don't blame him at all.
I'll quickly walk around him and get in front of the exit.
okay.
Is there
Saleem,
anything odd about these dolls that we've noticed while we're holding them?
They look like you and Saleem.
But we don't notice anything odd about them as far as like anything that you can do with the dolls. They don't do anything specific.
No.
So Raylan's 20 didn't get a name of this guy. His natural 20.
Well, we kind of got sidetracked and distracted by it. So I tell you what I do, because you'll be so good to make the children happy. I will make the doll of him, and I will tell you if you make the burgomaster angry, you will see the individual who ordered the doll.
Hmm.
If we make him angry,
You make the burgomaster angry, you break the rules of Balaki, you will definitely see.
Must be his muscle.
You
So
definitely see
yeah,
the man.
it's got to be like a guard or
His muscle, yeah.
like
Sheriff
city
of
watch or
Nottingham.
some shit. Yeah,
His
something like that.
executioner or his the one that tortures those people in the blocks and stuff, probably. I would
He
assume.
says,
The Burgo Toady.
or does the burgomaster
Probably
morph
his
into
inquisitor.
something?
you you see your friend. He have the horn. He look a little he look a little non-human. He look a
Tiefling.
little, well, I don't know what exactly it is. He don't look human. The customer, the buyer, the man who ordered the doll. He don't always look human either.
Huh.
He got a
Wonder if he's a
very,
hex blood.
very funny hand. Now, I do things for you. I give you, I tell you more. I tell you way more than I should tell you. And you be a very good customer to me. I feel like we're friends. You, me, we go to dinner. We meet at the inn. We have some wolf steak together. We're best friends. You, me, Piccolo, you all, and me and the Piccolo, best friend. Maybe Rectavio join us. We have dinner. We play song, play music, play game. We have fun. I like you.
I look forward to it.
I wonder. I don't see you in town before. You knew. You got the fancy shiny armor. You got the sword. Your friend with the horns got the hammer. You look like you might be hmm,
when
venturing.
when Saleem hears him describing himself, he turns around and he stumble drools back to the counter and he takes the doll and he's like punches him in the chest with it to give it back, but he doesn't let go. He says, "How did the person who ordered this doll know what I looked like? How did he know what I looked like?" And he's like his fist is getting tighter and tighter on the doll as he says it.
Getting louder and louder each
Yeah,
time he asks it.
yeah.
Okay, this time I will, since we didn't do it last time, walk up and do calm emotions on Sleep. Just place my hand on his shoulder and say, "My friend, this man just commissioned. He does not know these questions. We are
How did
friends,
he know
remember?"
who I was and what I looked like?
Is there a saving throw on calm emotions?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to throw it on him. You can choose to
I
fail,
won't
of
hurt
course.
you. Just tell me how he knew what I looked like.
Okay,
And
Saleem, you
please,
fail.
my friend, please, it is not him. He does not know. We will find our answers.
He, he,
We will go see the Burgomaster today.
he
We
takes
have
the
a
doll.
meeting.
He's holding the doll, and he pushes. As he pushes Gadof Blinsky backwards, he lets the doll go, and he heads out of the store, dragging
I
his
will walk
hammer
with
behind.
him.
Okay.
I will be walking with him. It
And
is
as
okay,
you
my friend. It is okay. We will find the answers.
and you guys walk out, and he says to the rest of you, "I
Thank
do
you.
not know. I do not know how he know what they look like. He bring sketchy. He tell me. He say, hey, make her with the red auburn hair. Make him with the horn. He tell me what he want. I don't know how. I did not know you're real. I thought it imagination. I'm so sorry.
You are
I
a
am
beautiful craftsman.
Thank you. Yes, I am. You know, I am the student of one of the greatest inventors and toy makers, Fritz von Wig. I have heard that Fritz von Wig, greatest invention, a man clockwork. He little tiny automaton man, clockwork man. He's in the castle Ravenloft. Oh, it wastes. It wastes in the castle of the devil himself. He could never have any enjoyment. He could never be happy. Oh, but to have the masterpiece delivered to me. Oh, I will make you anything. Anything you desire. If I could have that masterpiece, I will. I will make toys for the orphans from now on. Deliver them every week. If you bring me the clockwork man, the masterpiece.
Can we get all the residuals from every sale as well? Sorry.
Is this from the castle?
Commission.
From Strahd's castle? You
Yep.
said.
Yep.
He said there's a rumor of von Weirg's greatest invention, the Clockwork Man. It's rumored to be in Castle Ravenloft.
Cool. So we have a quest.
Mm-hmm.
Another
Worth
question.
no money. Worth no money, but the happiness of children. So that can
You
be
don't have a
lower on
question.
our. That was it.
So the Toy Makers is right across from the Blue Water Inn, right?
It is
I
block
couldn't
away,
remember if it was across or not. Okay,
about a
so it's a
block away.
block away.
So I'll show you. So there's the map. Toy Maker is here. Blue Water Inn is there.
Okay.
So they're close. Block away.
Okay.
And the coffin maker is.
Coffin maker is down here,
Okay.
bottom right.
The reason I ask is if we pass by the Blue Water Inn coming from the toy maker to going wherever, I want to pop in real quick, kind of make it look like I'm getting a drink, but I want to confer with Erwin and ask if he can set up a raven outside of the toy maker to see if whoever that guy is comes in and to see if we can recognize him or if they know who it is or anything.
Okay. Well, when you guys leave and do that, remind me, and we will go from there.
Ireena's going to ask the toy maker, you will you please not let the individual who has ordered these know that we have seen them?
Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh, yeah. Or like not let them know that we're here. Yeah. Good one.
Oh, you know, I like you. You make me happy. And I think we'll be good, very good friends. And I like that you want to make the children in the orphanage happy. For you, I no tell.
Thank you.
That was big. Yeah.
Yeah, that was huge.
Can I help you with anything? I think I've given everybody a toy in your inventory. If I didn't, let me know. I'll give you something. You've got toys set up to go
Did you
to
put
the
a penis
orphanage.
in my?
I did not put a penis in there because I did not
Oh.
have a penis item made
Okay.
up.
All right.
Yeah, I'll get whatever one.
Should have known better.
I don't have one in mine.
Okay, and
I got
Oglethorpe
right
needs a
down there.
dildo. Put a dildo in there quickly.
let me make an
How
item.
many days
Jesus
will it take you to
Christ.
make the giant dildo?
Okay, hang on. I can make it in about 2 seconds here.
I'm joking.
No, I'm going to make it, fucker. You asked for it, you're getting it.
It's a headless dildo.
Giant strap on.
He's gonna use it as his magic wand.
Oh yeah. It's the only way. I'm too old. It's the only way. The pills don't work anymore.
Ogle.
Oglethorpe's dream.
Oglethorpe's
Dong.
Dream. Fantasy.
only chance. Dildo.
I'll have to roll double performance checks for the size of it.
Oh no, he's gonna be a boss
Description.
now.
All right, description. This 4-inch strap-on
Come
dildo.
on.
Is
Hang
that,
on, man.
length or
Strap-on dildo.
Yeah, girth.
appears-
Okay, 4-inch.
Hang
girth.
on.
I'll take that.
Appears to be
He needs all the help he can get.
10
man. He rolled,
inches to the
he rolled
wearer.
a 0.
Even better.
Look at me, Claudia.
I imagine you like putting this on you right now and
Oh, yeah.
wearing it around the store. So there you see it. There's the item.
The robes are hanging off of it. Oh, that's hilarious.
Man.
That's great.
All right. So much for the horror immersion because this episode has been ridiculous.
He's been happy.
I don't know.
It's been
He's been great though.
Happy.
He's probably my favorite.
I don't know. I'm completely horrified by this strap-on.
Yeah, you and you and Ireena though, that was pretty fucked up.
So you didn't see that coming, huh? Good.
No,
Good.
not at
That's
all.
good.
No.
That's good. All right. So you've got a friend. He wants to get together for dinner. He'd like you guys to find this Clockwork Man in Castle Ravenloft, and he's making the DeLorean Wolfman Mad Scientist for y'all. He's made the giant penis. He just went back there and whipped that up real quick. The giant penis for Oglethorpe.
Yeah, the raw
I need,
material's just
I need you to,
ready.
yeah. He had a mold ready. I need you to take 5 silver pieces off your inventory. And he's
Okay.
making the Raven for Miroslav.
I need to
And
take
we're
5
gonna
silver
take,
pieces off mine.
yep, and we're gonna take a 2-minute break so I can refill my drink because in this new office I haven't got my bourbon set up in the office yet, so I
The,
got to go in the other room.
the miniature gallows is on my sheet. Is it supposed to be on
Yep.
my sheet?
Yeah, I put it on
Okay.
there. Yep.
Okay.
We'll
All
say
right.
in
You
the
mentioned
toys
that you
that
were
we
interested.
got for Blinsky also, we put a Pinewood Derby set so kids can make their own cars. And
There
race
you
them.
go. Perfect.
That's
Perfect. God,
nice.
I used to love the Pinewood Derby.
Oh yeah, that's the
I won
best.
it.
I got
I
caught
won the
cheated
Fayette
though.
County one year.
I got caught cheating when I built mine because my dad drilled a hole in it and filled it with like this like he used a soldering gun and melted lead and put it down in there and made it real heavy and then like
Oh
put
yeah.
wood putty on it. Yeah, we totally
Mhm.
fucking cheated. And like but they knew we did
They weigh
because
it. They
You got
weigh
oh
it.
no, they weighed it before. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just a little thing he slid in there. They weighed it and but he slid it in there after and had a little thing that this uh little putty thing that he made that would go into the hole after it. So we totally cheated, and it fucking just blew all of them out of the water. Like fire came out of the back of it. It went so fast. So they knew we were cheating. They inspected it, and they saw that little lead.
Well, so
Poured
I
it in.
remember we did ours. We're always at Fayette County at Fayette Mall. So,
Uh-huh.
but Dad always would he'd load his own bullets. So
Yeah,
like in all of my Pinewood Derby cars, there were the lead pieces of the lead bullet part,
yeah,
not the casing, but just the lead
yeah.
piece of
The
bullets
ball.
were like they were like the exhaust, coming up out of the hood and or on the back end. So all my Pinewood Derby cars are filled with bullets, lead bullets. And yeah, we'd have to drill out the bottom of them every time. But I won the Fayette County one year.
uh, you make it top heavy, man, or front heavy. It'll go every
Yeah.
time.
Yep. All right, 2-minute break, and then we'll come back to
All
wrap.
right.
Well, we'll see how long we go. I'm in Lexington tonight, so I can play as long as you guys want.
I'm cool too. So whatever.
I'm chilling.
I'll probably call it at 10:30 if that's all right.
Do as you must.
Yeah, I probably won't do later than that either.
I agree.
So we can stop by the inn to ask them about the Ravens before we go down to the coffin makers.
I was just gonna stop in and make it look like get
Yeah,
a
it's a
small drink,
yeah.
something quick, in and out real fast. 'Cause we still got to go to those other 2 meetings today too.
Yes, I would say that conversation, everything probably took an hour at least. And we got to be consoling Saleem. I mean, I want to kind of be there to be able to do a persuasion, but I also want to console my buddy over here. Irina's going to have to help me not calm him down to so when we go see the Burgomeister, he doesn't get in trouble just because he knows that's how he's going to find the guy.
Right.
And if that happens, Irina's in jail too because she's
Yeah.
responsible for him.
She really does not want to be in jail.
Yeah, this is not going to be great. I've already used 2 second levels. No, I think I only used 1. I used 1. So
Saleem appears to not be. He is completely. His demeanor since he left the shop has completely changed. He's gone from like super angry to just completely shut down.
Is Jared back?
No.
Because I want to wait and role play this with you.
Yeah.
I have a question. When he was talking about the Burgomeister and that when you make him angry, could it be something where that individual like morphs into something else? Because we know that there's already one living in the village with the Raven.
It might be a
Either-
werewolf.
Could either
It
do
might be
that. Yeah, it could be another werewolf, or it could just be like bodyguard, or I
He
don't
said
know.
he's not human, so
He's not human
Well,
all the time, too, which
yeah,
is
all the time. I
and
was
we were
assuming that
assuming
he
it
was
was
a
a
hex blood,
secondary.
like I thought he was saying he was like Saleem.
right. Like he had horns and he wore a funny hat to
Yeah,
cover his horns.
like a hex blood. He's a hex
Yeah.
blood.
Oh, I'm gonna
So
have to
that's
hop
what
off here
I
real
was
quick and put Kenny back to bed.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
What is she saying? Is she speaking in tongues? Sounds like The Exorcist.
I don't know. She is the most. That she's 2 years old, and I mean, normally I can tell you exactly what she's saying, but because she is really that kid is way smarter than her father or mother. You show her or tell her something once, and she will remember it. It's amazing.
Wow. She
All
no
right.
Davy Party though? Is she?
She's wild in her own right, but she's no Davy Party.
Okay.
He's a whole different.
There
It's a
can
whole
only be
different thing.
one.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have another. You got another. Yeah, you got another possible quest.
Well, yeah, I
first,
think we're gonna go ahead. Yeah.
yeah. Jeff, say what you said earlier so Jerry could hear. He wasn't here.
I was just saying that since we've left the shop now, we're walking out. Saleem has done like a complete 180 on his emotions. He's gone from being like almost enraged to just like completely shut down. Like you could probably walk up and punch him in the face right now, and he would just brush it off.
And I would be
Forlorn, if you will.
yeah. And I was walking with him, so I would be Saleem. What has done this to you? What so sullens you about having a possible brother? Was this actual familial or just what would cause such distress?
He hears you. You can tell that he's heard you, but all he does is he turns his head and he looks at Ireena. His gaze fixes on her, and then his head drops back down, and he just keeps limping down the road to where he doesn't even know where he's going. He's just limping down the road. He'll, ha- he'll
Well,
have to steer you in the right
the disc
direction.
comes up behind him and it kind of like softly
Goops
taps
him
at
up.
the back of his knee and just scoops him right up.
And I'll help.
Oglethorpe
Yeah.
softly will get him onto the disc.
He
He's
falls
like,
back into the overstuffed chair like
yeah,
the speaker guy.
yeah.
And I'll notice him.
Rest your weary bones, my friend. You've had a hard day.
I'll notice him look at Ireena and say, "Yes, my friend, we will definitely protect her. She is a sister to us all. Do everything we can to keep her safe."
Ireena, how's this hitting you?
Irina's very concerned, and she's going to go, and she's going to place her hand upon Saleem's cheek and try to get him to look at her again. And she's going to ask him to please tell her what is what's troubling him so about all of this.
When your hand touches his cheek, he immediately recalls his fever dream that he had, where the hag who had stolen him from his mother had reached out and touched his cheek, and he winces as if you've slapped him. And he said, "You are my sister, but from which mother?" And he just turns away from you.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's fucking tough. All right. Well, I think we're going to go on our way to the inn to stop by and ask about the Raven. And
Okay.
while I'll also tell y'all, while you ask about the Raven, see if Ricavio's in there and invite him to dinner with Bllllinsky. He wanted to have dinner with us all. And if he is not there, leave a message with the bartender, owner, sir.
Every time you
Okay.
say Rictavio, all I think of is John Ralphio.
John Ralphio. God, that is great. I love John Ralphio.
Me too.
Great character.
So Ben Schwartz is so good.
Mm-hmm.
He was great in that show with Don Cheadle. Shit, what was it called? They were like these like super high dollar business consultants, and Kristen Bell was in it.
Oh, that was one I kept on wanting to watch and never did. Fuck.
It's a great fucking show, man. It was on Showtime. It is so good.
Yeah,
Don
what was the
Cheadle's
fucking name of
amazing.
it? Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, it's worth it.
Christian Bell. Grrr.
Exactly.
Poof.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Do we just want to
Okay,
let
so you're going to go to the inn.
yeah, stop by the end.
All right. So you get to the end. You know, it's 10 o'clock in the morning now. You probably spend an hour there and there with at least an hour with Blinsky,
Mm-hmm.
and you get in there. You don't see the wolf hunters this time; they're gone. But the brothers, the Wachter brothers, are in there. They've already started drinking. They've got a
Knobby
big spread of
pricks.
food.
Which brothers?
The Wachter brothers that invited you to the Wachter house to
Oh yeah,
meet
yeah,
with their
yeah.
mother.
Mm-hmm.
The
The ones that
jerks.
Yep.
seemed
Yeah.
like they were so pissed off to be doing so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And when they see Ireena walk in, the one shit, which was the fucking team?
Nikolai.
Is it Nikolai that would yeah, that liked her? So yeah,
Yeah.
he pops up and walks over. Erwin, a glass of wine for this lovely lady. Again, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, 10:30 in the morning, and he's waiting for Erwin to bring him a wine, and he's looking directly at you, Ireena.
Irena's gonna smile and she's going to say, I appreciate the offer of the wine, but at this point I would have to decline. It's too early in the morning for me.
Oh, it is never too early for wine from the Wizards of Winery. Never.
Some of my other
Does the
companions may enjoy a drink with you all. However, am going to pass. Thank you.
Well, and he reaches out his hand to take yours.
This time, Ireena is not going to allow that.
And he looks quite chastened and a little embarrassed. He raises up his hand. Erwin, around for everyone. Put it on my mother's tab. And he goes back to his table with his brother and sits down.
Saleem sees this interchange between him and the dude and oh crap, Ireena, and when he tries to grab her hand, Saleem like tenses up, but then he sees that Ireena handles it herself, and he kind of sits back down. He's still not sure about all this sister stuff,
It's
but
pretty heavy.
if it's even remotely true, one way or the other, he might be. Uh, let's just leave it at that. He's just very conflicted right now about how he thinks about all this. But he's not going to let anything happen to her until he finds out.
Okay. So you want to, you want to
Yep.
talk to Irwin as he comes
Yep.
out. He brings wine out for everybody.
Yeah. As soon as I want to be sitting the furthest end, still cloak up and everything, and just, started out with, "Good morning. Good morning. How have you been? How have the kids been? Have they been treating you okay?"
Oh, yes, everything is fine. Nothing much changed since you were here yesterday.
I I do have a favor to ask you, if it's not too much to ask.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
could you have one of your ravens on the roof sit outside of Blinsky's for, I don't know, a couple days? He's expecting a visitor, and it doesn't seem like it's beneficial for Blinsky. We're trying to help him out. He seems like a good guy.
Uh, well, sure. What are you looking for exactly?
He didn't really mention anything specific besides he's one of the only customers, and he what did he say? Sometimes he doesn't look human, but other
But
times
funny
he
how
does. And he's looking for a specific hat he mentioned.
Do any of
He
the burgomaster's entourage match this description?
Yeah, he said that it would, if somebody made the burgomaster mad, we would meet him. We're not well known around these parts, so I don't know if you would know the individual he kind of hinted at, but we figured you would be the first place to start.
He must mean Izek.
Izek.
Izek is the henchman, one of the henchmen. I suppose he's the head henchman, if you will, for the burgomaster.
How much henching does he do?
Well, unfortunately, he does too much henching. He believes violence is the answer to everything.
When Oglethorpe hears the name Izek, he looks over at Ireena and sees if she responds to that name.
She's never heard that name.
And then
Saleem. I look, yeah, I look at point.
yeah, look at Saleem. Yeah.
Saleem has never heard that name.
Huh.
So this Izek. Blinsky said that he wasn't human sometimes. You?
Well, I mean,
Not,
Blinsky is, well, he's imaginative sort. Now, that's not to say that Izek is just any old fellow. He's he kind of looks around quietly, he especially looks at the brothers to make sure that nobody's really listening. He's got one arm that looks, well, he looks like the arm of a, it's like this giant pincer. maybe like a. Do you know what a scorpion? Are you familiar with a scorpion?
Oh, what's that other race? What is that race?
Oh
His
shit.
arm, his left arm, looks as though it belongs to a scorpion. He's got this pincer. And not only that, he can create fire. Fire out of nothingness, like some sort of wizard, but we've never seen him
What is
do any
that
other sort of
race?
arcane magic. Just the fire.
Oh shit. Okay.
I know this race. I can't think of it. Good lord, I know it. It's one of those new ones.
So I guess that now I would ask. I mean, I'd
We don't need
still
races.
ask to make sure to whenever he goes back to Blinsky, but also maybe to just keep tabs on Isaac or Isaac.
Isaac. I-Z-E-K.
Isaac. Okay, Isaac. Yeah, it might be.
Well, I suppose we can do that. It'll be yes. That'll be fine. We'll do all we can.
I appreciate you, Erwin. And I'll go ahead and flick up a silver piece or two.
It's much appreciated, but your money's no good here. And he hands it back to you and says, "Just get me my wine."
Can Oglethorpe do a history check on that pincer thing or
Sure.
anything? To see if he knows what race this thing is. Ugh.
I mean, there's so many different types of people and creatures in the multiverse in which you exist. Maybe
I know it, but I can't put my finger on it. But you know,
maybe it has some sort of Fey ancestry. Maybe it's a race all of its own. Maybe he lost his arm and it got grafted on by something. You don't know.
Fire and a pincer.
But
I've
it
seen it.
definitely looks like the pincer of a scorpion.
Either way, we know if we ever have to get in a fight with this bastard, it's gonna be a shit show.
Who's going to get vulnerability to fire?
I will poison him.
What
Well,
was
I
that,
Oh,
Atlas?
nothing. Nothing.
do we see Rictavio anywhere in here? Is he still like in the?
You don't see him.
Okay, then I'll tell. Yeah, then I'll just tell Erwin. Oh, but like while we're walking out, I'll turn away and be like, "Oh, by the way, if you see Rictavio anytime soon, will you let him know that Blinsky wants to get dinner with all of us again, or wants to get dinner with all of us sometime soon?"
Oh, that Blinsky. He just wants to make everyone happy. Of course, yes, we'll have dinner. That would be. Perhaps I could join you. That would be wonderful.
I'll just
Of course.
wave and thank you, Erwin, for everything. And just head out that way.
Okay, where are you headed?
I
Coffin
believe
maker?
we're heading
Coffin maker.
coffin maker now. Yep.
Coffin
Coffin maker.
maker.
That was about
Yeah,
a
we're going
15
shopping
minute
again.
Yeah.
What
And
time
then
Since
are
how
we
we
long?
due
need
for
one of
lunch?
these.
How long will it take us
Ah,
to just go ahead? What?
So what time
Okay,
are we due for lunch?
Steven
noon.
knows what it
Noon.
is. I know
So
what
it's
it
about
is.
What
And
do
that was
you
probably
think
about
it is?
15 minutes, so it's about 10:15.
Is it a Simic?
Let's see. Um,
Do we know how long it would take to walk to the coffin maker and to the mayor's house?
I mean, you're it's 10:30, 10:45. It's the coffin maker. You get directions, and it's down around the other, the eastern end of town and to the south. Um, so it's It's 15 minutes away by walking.
How far from there to the Walkers?
The
No, we're going
Or
to
which
Mayor's
where
first.
are we going for lunch?
Burgomaster's
Burgomaster's is directly south of Blinsky's Toys.
Okay.
The
Okay.
Wachter House is north of the Blue Water Inn.
So if we do go to the coffin maker, we should probably make it quick, in and out, ask questions about the bones and werewolves and the kid or whatever.
Do you think someone who bought the bones will give them up willingly to take only 30 minutes, to deal with that situation?
Yes, it
I do
depends how
not
well
think
we
that,
roll on intimidation. Or
I suppose this is true. We don't know that it could take no time at all.
Heckle needs to intimidate him immediately. He can do a judo chop.
Just kick in the door and say,
Judy
"Where are
chop.
the bones? Where are the bones?"
Give me my bones.
Yes, we could just scare the shit out of this man. Or I tried to go in there and persuade him and ask him the question about the bones. If he doesn't give me what I need, then I will send in the brute squad.
While you're talking to him, I'll just be invisible, hidden the step. I'll just be behind him, whispering in his ear, freaking him out.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Try to be like his conscience almost.
Okay, so you tell me wherever you guys want to go.
If
we go to the coffin makers, we got to make it pretty quick.
Make it quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the
Alright.
coffin maker.
All right, let's go. And I'll go in first.
So you head to the coffin maker's shop. You get directions from Irwin. You go down to the southeastern part of Bllllllinsky. This uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All of the window shutters are closed up tight, and a deathly silence surrounds the establishment.
Oglethorpe says, "Better make 3 more."
Sorry, I'm confused. What?
That's Pale Rider.
Better make 3 more coffins.
Yeah. Remember, he's going out of there, and the coffin maker's over there. He's getting ready to kill his guys, and he looks over the coffin maker and goes, "Better make 3 more," because he's gonna kill 3 dudes. Whatever. All right.
Man,
So-
that clothing store with Ned.
No, this is like Pale Rider.
The Pale Rider
He
is
was-
old.
he was-
Oh, Pale Rider. I was
Oh, yeah.
unforgiven. Sorry.
No. This is an old one. He was gonna go kill 3 dudes, and then he walked by the coffin maker, and he looks over, and he goes, "Better make 3 more, or 2 more, or whatever."
Well, it was a running joke because he had been keeping him in business up until
Yeah.
that point. So
All right. Let's edit that out and move on.
I mean,
All
mark the
right,
time
so-
on that. That was
So Jared,
It's going to be like 9 minutes long.
Go
that was
ahead,
started
Reverend.
at 9:51. We'll go 9:51 to 9:53 and cut.
What was that,
I was saying,
Reverend?
I was gonna say whatever you ended. What was the last line you said, and then I was just gonna go in.
A deathly silence surrounds the establishment.
A deathly silence. Okay. Does anybody want to go with me to? I know y'all will be coming. Ireena, would you like to join me?
Yes, I'll go in with you.
I will come.
I'm
I
going.
mean,
further
everyone
than
can come, but I
Tensor's
would.
takes
Yes.
me.
Yes. We can all go in. I just like to start off the conversation. All right,
Okay.
so then we go in.
So the door is locked.
Oh shit.
Damn it.
I knock politely.
No answer.
I want to wander around to the back of the establishment
Okay.
and
You-
see what I can see.
You wander around. There is a door on the. Basically, you're right at the front door, which is in the. If you're looking at the building, it's on the left-hand side of the left side of the front of the building, the facade. And as you walk around to the right, there is a door that is on the right side towards the back of the building. And there are numerous windows on the first level and the second level, and they are shuttered, and the shutters are closed.
So you can't see through any of so they're all closed and everything. Shit.
What if I check the side door to see if it's unlocked or if it's something that can be? Is it something that could be shook open?
Yeah, you can try. You can certainly try.
Anybody's got proficiency with like lock picks or any of that, I'll give
Thieves'
guidance. Yeah, thieves tools.
Saleem
I've got
pats
thieves
trimmer.
tools.
He
I've got
pats
the right tools for the job.
Saleem pats trimmer.
Oh
I've
yeah,
got a
you can make
lockpick.
any tools you want. You can make any tools you want as an artificer.
So
Yeah.
are you going to do the front door? Are you going to do the back door?
I'm going to call the guys around to the back, and because I think going in the back door would be a better option than the front door in front of everyone.
While you guys are doing that, my shadow is going to just jump off my body and go through the door and try to open the door from the inside.
Okay.
That'll make it
So
pretty
your
easy.
shadow
That's pretty dope.
leaps from your body, or comes out of your body. Well,
Yeah,
it's not
that
doesn't
has-
come out of your body. Your shadow is on the ground where it's being cast by the. It's very faint because there's not much sun shining, but it basically detaches from you.
I'm gonna roll
and
perception to see if I notice it.
goes
Yep.
under the door.
Can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide
Yep.
without squeezing.
Goes under the door. And you're not able to communicate or anything like that. So
I don't think so.
there's not like a telepathic communication with you.
I don't think there is.
You can kind of give it directions, but that's about it. So it's there for a couple minutes, and then it comes back out, and your shadow is where it should be. Reverend Raylan, you did notice that for a minute or so, while the rest of you had very faint shadows in the gloom, Miroslav had none.
Interesting.
That is a neat trick. I like it.
So did we perceive anything inside the house or inside the shop?
Nobody's done any perception checks. Or
Was
anything
he
yet.
able to check the doorknob on the inside?
He was unable to open the door.
Okay.
I'll put my face up to the window and look through the window.
The windows are shuttered.
The front door. There's no.
No, it's just a wooden door, and the windows are shuttered. I mean, it is locked up tight.
I'm going to ask if anyone can get this back door open.
Ackless.
Yep.
I will take guidance.
Let's go around. We'll all go around the corner.
He can make any tools he wants, and when he does it, he's proficient with them. I had an artificer once. That's pretty cool.
Come on, Joe.
I believe his name was Dr. Necessiter.
Yeah, he was. He was a bad motherfucker. No, you have proficiency with it, so you will have +2 to your roll. Whatever you roll, you'll get +2 to it. Because you get your proficiency bonus with tools for the job.
Yeah, you can
create. So I got the guidance.
You can create a skill of
tools for the job.
Thieves tools. So basically, if you do the just add on the edit list, create thieves tools.
He didn't have to create thieves tools. Just type in tools for the job, and any tool he wants.
That's fine. Yeah, tools for the job is fine, and make well. But if you do it specific, then I don't know. Are all tools decks?
No. Read it. Read tools for the job. I can't remember how it goes.
Oh, shit.
I thought you got to
Okay.
use your intelligence modifier for them, but I can't remember since you're artificer.
All right, tool for the job. All right. Produce exactly the tool you need with thieves' tools or artisan tools in hand. Create one set of artisan tools in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you. Requires an hour of uninterrupted work. We got to figure that out.
Yeah.
Which can coincide with a short or long rest. Non-magical, and they vanish when you use it. It doesn't say anything about proficiency.
Oh, I thought you got proficiency with it. I think you get
I have tool proficiency with alchemist supplies.
Oh, there you go.
Because I'm an alchemist, but
put some acid on that fucking lock and just fucking burn it off, man. You have proficiency with that.
It should have been an acid dragon.
Okay. So yeah, so is somebody going to try to pick the lock? What are we trying to do?
I'll say I went ahead and gave. If you have thieves' tools, because I don't have.
I mean, just go ahead and give it a shot. It doesn't hurt to try it.
I gave it to you.
Unless there's a trap.
To me?
Yeah, I put it on your skills list. Skills.
Oh. Shit. Where? Oh, okay.
It's at the very bottom. It's got a line through it.
I don't see anything on my skills list.
Should be at the bottom.
The very bottom says thieves' tools.
Should have a line underneath it.
On my skills?
On your skills, yeah, it's at the very
Scroll
bottom.
down.
Acrobatics,
I'm scrolling.
survival.
Should be under survival.
It's right below survival.
Right below survival. I don't have it. There, finally shut up. Okay.
Okay, so now he does not get proficiency, or he does?
No, he doesn't.
Do not.
He does not. Okay.
Oh,
so
that's okay. Pretty good.
You wiggle around and play around with it, and you think at one point that you're about to get it, but it doesn't work.
Oh shit!
Let's see if the old man's got anything up his sleeve. He can get and open that bad boy up.
I'll give you guidance.
I don't have anything.
Ireena
I do have my alchemist supplies too.
Have we tried sheer strength?
Yeah, can Ireena try to kick the thing open?
Sure.
It opens out, I think.
Yeah, while we're just kicking at this, I'm going to be looking kind of like outwards to see, watching everybody pass, keeping an eye out.
So who's kicking the door?
Ireena's going to try to kick it.
Okay.
I'm going to try to have Saleem take his giant hammer onto it.
I could do that too.
Give me a strength check, Ireena.
Go ahead and give guidance to Ireena.
Oh, okay. You don't get 2 guidance, so
yeah.
I took mine off.
Only take 1 off.
You can just leave Raylan's. I took mine off.
Okay.
Strength check. Is that in the abilities?
Yeah, just roll the strength
to the
on
left.
The abilities. Yep.
Pretty good.
You
look at that guidance, man.
You kick your leg back and you push it. You just bam. Slam into it as hard as you can with the bottom of your foot, and it actually breaks the knob, the lock. But when you push on the door, it is clearly barred from the other side.
Aklis wants to listen at the door after all of this.
And as Aklis sticks your ear up to it,
shit,
it explodes.
Aklis. I can almost call my shot.
It's
I'm
fucking unbelievable.
Ones.
Aklis starting to stick his ear up to the door, and he puts his hand down where the lock was, and there's this big giant splinter sticking out of it where she kicked it, and it hits. He hits his hand on it. He's like, oh, and while everybody else hears, "What? Who is it? Go Go away! We're closed! Go away! Ackles doesn't hear any of it.
Because it burst his eardrum.
Sorry.
So, back to the front.
Someone did yell out.
Oh, somebody yelled
Yeah,
out.
somebody yelled. Somebody yelled. We're closed.
Okay,
Go away.
cool. What are your hours?
I'm afraid
What
we
are you
cannot
all
do that.
looking at?
You should post
What is
your
going
hours.
on?
How did we get here?
Yeah, go ahead, Raylan.
But I really, really need a coffin. I have died 3 times recently, and I feel the next one may be the last. So I really, really need a coffin, like ASAP.
Just
We're
need
closed.
measurement.
We're closed. I am not taking new customers. Very busy. Go away.
Very busy with what?
Coffins.
Maybe children ones? Saleem, break the door down, please.
What?
Step out of the way.
Are you crazy?
Who the hell
Go away.
are you all talking to?
You're not dead yet. You're feeling better.
Nope, I see the light. I see the light all the time. Even at nighttime, I see the light. It's crazy.
Don't go into the light. That is very silly. Don't go into the light. Go away.
Rookie mistake.
We're
Go
trying
away.
to pay you top dollar for your nicest coffin.
We're closed. I'm on vacation. I'm on a staycation. I'm not working this week.
Oglethorpe says, "Enough of this, and stand aside." He takes the big giant wooden penis like a batter
I
ram
move.
and knocks the door in.
Straps it on.
Is this also
the-
called a meat stick?
The giant 4-inch
Yeah,
penis.
4 foot.
Hip thrust
4
right into the
inch
lock.
penis that fits right through the little termite hole in the door.
I'll go ahead and shillelagh McCain.
Okay.
But Saleem, would you like the honors? Or I
Just
don't.
go-
I would hate for you to get caught for breaking and entering, because then Ireena would get in trouble. So I will take a shot at it, and I slam my cane down in it.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Didn't
roll
John open
insight.
the front door? Or no?
Yeah, it was locked.
Oh.
Everything's locked. It is
John
locked
lock it?
up tight.
Can somebody try to talk to him? Say we need to talk to you about
Yeah, whenever
about
whenever
the
he was
kid.
yelling out about being on vacation and why he's closed and shit, I'm just gonna go ahead and do an insight to see. Like, is he nervous? Is he
You hear the
fearful?
nervousness and fear in his voice. Yes.
So it sounds like he's almost. Is he being like held? Does it sound like? So he's just like
sounds,
shaking.
no, he sounds like he doesn't want to see anyone. He's nervous, scared.
Of course, he has the bones.
What's the kid's name that is held hostage? Do we know?
Yesko.
Yeah, Yesko.
Yes, go. Yeah.
Look, we mean you no harm. We have some questions about Yesko. We were told that you may help us find him. Please.
Don't know any Yesko. Go away. We're closed. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Fucking liar! And he takes the penis and smashes the door again. Just kidding.
23 on attacking the door. Shillelagh.
Okay, roll damage.
Yeah.
The burgomaster will hear of this. Leave me be.
We're going to see him after a meeting with you.
And we'll tell
I have
him how
no
unhelpful
reason to
you
meet with you.
Who are you all talking to?
Saleem looks around. Is there anybody? Does he see anybody? Is there people walking around, milling about?
You are like down in the alley, but at the back
All right.
side door.
All right. Saleem gets up out of his overstuffed chair, and he limps to the door. I'm gonna give you one chance, and then I'm gonna beat this door in, and he's gonna roll a intimidation check.
Okay.
Doing guidance on that as well. Go ahead and toss a D4 on her.
Yeah, D4.
Okay, we really need to get these guidances in before.
Well, then we
roll.
always end up
I try
double
to.
doing it.
I keep
We
trying
gotta-
to. Yeah, I keep trying to drag it to the combat tracker beforehand.
Yeah.
Just say guidance, and then we'll
Alright.
stop.
So a 20. Unless you don't want to allow the guidance, then an 8.
No. I beg you, leave me alone. Please, just go away.
So that's
Go
a
Just a
away.
no.
We're
couple of
closed.
questions.
Saleem,
Just a
Saleem
couple of questions.
swings trimmer at the door.
Okay, roll an attack.
Oh, that was a 15.
No, you attack y'all with that for some reason.
How do I
Going
have y'all?
right over top.
It's an 11 to hit.
Fucking knocked all of y'all's teeth out.
Roll damage.
I don't know
Oh,
why I
because
have
everybody
y'all.
was.
I don't
Because everybody was fighting me when I
untarget
got
y'all and roll
Well,
damage.
I didn't target y'all.
Everybody was fighting me when I was possessed. That's why everybody's got
Oh,
me
that's
targeted.
Yeah.
You weren't fighting
Okay.
me. You were fighting the
The
demon.
door is splintering. It is not. It's there's a crack in it, but it's clearly there's a pretty significant bar that's holding this door closed.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna keep beating it.
Okay.
What if
Door.
we yell out to him, we just want the bones?
There you go.
Do you yell that?
Sure. Ireena's going to yell out to him, we just want the bones and then we'll be gone.
Give me a persuasion check.
Guidance.
Yep. I got it. I
Saleem,
got
you're in
it.
charge
It's
of
already up.
guidance.
It's already set. It's already set. Yeah.
There
Nice.
you go. Way to go. Way to go. That's my granddaughter.
Please, just leave me alone.
That was a big intimidation and a big fat. He's not coming out.
All right. Saleem swings again at the door.
That killed me. That killed me. Please.
Who will kill you?
They'll kill you?
And he's just
Who will
sobbing.
kill you?
He's sobbing. Okay. It is. You're just about have broken it through. Okay. Damage again.
Yes. Smack it.
And you
Strong
hit
ass
it
fucking
again.
door.
And the bar that's holding it in place, the hammer just crashes through. It's like Johnny. It's like Jack Nicholson. Here's Johnny coming through the door in The Shining, and the bar splinters. The door splinters. The bar splinters, and you look into this room. Let me make sure where we are.
What type of wood was that door? It's got some fucking heft to it.
And
Ironwood.
you hear a door slam in the darkness somewhere. This room is pitch black. Saleem, you're the first one there. You have dark vision, correct?
I do. And he says,
You see,
little pigs, let me come
you
in.
see an assortment of coffins just scattered about the room. There must be 12, 13, 14 coffins just haphazardly arranged around the room. And again, you hear a door close south of you.
Okay,
This is a
and
very
slam shut.
strange toy store.
I'm gonna follow
All
seconds.
right, hang on. Let me get maps here.
Oh, we got maps.
Wendy,
It's
I'm
the map.
home.
It's
Mage
the map.
armor.
It's the map. It's the map.
Mage armor and mirror image. As soon as you say map, mage armor, mirror image.
I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a vigilant blessing.
Before we roll initiative. Oh, I heard map.
Let's see. Saleem is first. My music stopped for some reason.
Our roleplay was so awesome; it just faded into existence.
That's right.
I will also cast a spell before we walk through Shield of Faith.
So as soon as we walk in and I see it's dark, I'm gonna do something, but I'll wait.
Okay.
I'll wait.
I appreciate that.
I don't want you to have too much fun with what I'm gonna do yet.
Aquas is already there. Who am I missing? Saleem's there. Y'all. Right there. Miroslav. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. There's the map. Let me see if I can figure out what the hell's going on with this music.
I was just kidding about the mage armor and all that stuff. I'm not casting it.
I think we're gonna be late for lunch.
Shit just got serious.
We could always
Something
just
tells
leave.
me this isn't gonna be the 15-minute trip we'd hoped for.
Well, the fight will only take like a minute and a half.
That is, it'll be a quick in and out ballroom blitz.
Yeah. Well, if we're late, we have a reason. You know. He was. This guy is clearly not happy, and we're trying to make him happy again by taking the bones and protecting him.
But whenever Saleem steps in and we see it's all black, I'm gonna try to follow behind him and be second. And as soon as we step into the darkness, I'm gonna cast see invisibility and just start looking around the room.
All right, so I'm gonna pull you up here.
I'm going to go in after because I have blind sight and 120 dark vision. So
If you guys are casting all that shit, then Moglethorpe is going to cast his mage armor before we go in.
I mean, it could just be a scared old man hiding in the bathroom. But
Could be. Everybody else is casting spells, so I am too.
Everybody else coming in.
Yep. Where is my feather?
Move your way on it.
Where's my feather?
Hang on, I'll get it. Calamus is in the room.
All right. Thank you. I'll put him up here with me.
Aklis, Miroslav, and there's Heckles in the room now.
Can I do a perception to see where I heard the door close?
Aklis and Miroslav, you guys coming in? You hanging out in the alley?
I'll come in.
Stretch the map out. Coming in.
When I heard that door close, can I do a perception?
Sure.
Yeah. My hearing not so good.
Somewhere in this room.
Bounced
You
off all the
see,
wood coffins.
there are 3 doors to the south, in that southern wall. So arranged
Miroslav, can you put the
haphazardly.
door closed, please?
This is basically a very haphazardly arranged room. It's very musty smelling. It's dark. But those of you with dark vision, or if you cast light, there appears to be 13 wooden coffins in this room.
Do we take the time to open up one by one, or just?
Does anybody have
close the doors?
light? Because I cannot see in the dark.
Just open the windows. Save the spell.
Close the door, but maybe open a window or two because we don't want anybody seeing the broken open door.
Okay, so you close the door as best you can, and someone with dark vision goes to one of the windows, and from the inside, it is this ironwork lattice covering a frosted glass. And the shutters open on the outside, open and close on the outside.
Can I look around to see if there's any lanterns or anything that he would use to light in the darkness on the tables or end tables or anything?
Give me a perception check.
I can cast dark vision if I have to.
Yeah, let me do it.
I can
Somebody's got
create a little
torches.
bit
So
of light.
I'm going to
Ackles put
guide
a torch on.
myself.
Yeah.
If you can,
Yeah,
somebody can create light.
I have a pendant on around my neck, and I can touch it and have it emit a little bit of light.
So,
6.
so Raylan, you notice some.
Actually, before you do that, I'm gonna put my paw on the top of Oglethorpe's head and just say, let Saloon's light show you the way. And I'm gonna cast Eyes of the Night, which is one of my features.
Okay, and
So
what does that do?
for an hour, you now have dark vision up to 300 feet.
Who's got that?
Sweet.
Oglethorpe?
Oglethorpe now has that. That's my regular.
Damn.
That's
I
my
thought everybody
regular
had that.
vision.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
But yeah, I just gave it to you for an hour now.
So
Oh,
it looks
dude, you awesome.
like we've got some torches already on Ackles.
Wait, who else can't see? Because I can do it to as many people up to my wisdom modifier.
I think Ireena and Heskel.
Heckle
Yeah.
can't see.
Heckle can
Zlatan Miroslav, can you see? And do you have dark vision?
I do.
Okay.
So I can get everybody. So I'm just gonna walk up to each person, put my giant paw on the head, and just May Loon's light show you the way.
Do you have an
Just
effect for that, or do I just need to turn on light for everybody?
I don't have an effect.
All you gotta do is on your main page, just type in dark vision 300, and it'll turn it on for you.
It'll put it on automatically.
And you guys will now have that for a full hour.
Put that on the senses spot.
Yeah, Jen, it'll be under senses in the very middle.
It's a senses
above
and
the
just do
AC.
dark vision 300 apostrophe.
Just
right?
300. No, just
300.
300.
Okay.
Yep.
Dark
I
vision
just
is
put
one
my
word.
name. Yep. Dark vision, capital D, space 300, and you should be able to see.
You
might
put that on the line under the senses?
Yeah, where it says senses.
And then you might like click off of it to like get the cursor off of that. Like maybe click up on.
Okay, did I notice anything else in my perception? I'm not going to do the lights since I did that.
Yes, you do. You notice a couple drops of wax that are drying on the floor. As if he was perhaps
I would like to follow
holding
to
a
see which
candle.
door they went into.
You come down here and you lose track. He went into one of these doors. You just don't know which one.
Can I look at the coffins to my left and right too to see if the wax led to one of those? If he might be in either of those hiding?
You don't. You don't. It just kind of like the last drop is like right in the square you're in.
Okay. Since I'm rolling pretty decent, I'm gonna come up and try to listen really closely and see if I can hear.
Okay, there's two doors
any
there. Which
noise.
one are you listening in? The left door or the bottom door?
Well, I looked at everybody else and I just hold a hand up just to have them not move at all and see if I can hear whimpering.
Okay.
Fucking
yeah.
A. That's 2 in a row.
Rocks tonight.
Oh yeah, I had one earlier too, didn't I? Fuck.
Can we trade dice?
You don't hear anything, but you do notice that the door to the south is ever so slightly. It's like it didn't catch the bolt didn't catch in the door. There's just a slight little crack. The door's closed, but it's just not latched.
I'll come back here and I'll tell everybody. I'll whisper. The door did not latch. We shouldn't have to break it down. We shouldn't have to break it down too strongly. But whoever wants to lead may lead. No, don't take yours. Okay, I was about to say I'll go if I need to.
Saleem's going. All right,
hovering on the
Saleem,
disc.
you open up that door, and it's stairs going up.
I have stairways going up. What is that door? Where does that door go, Reverend?
And there's also another door next to you, Saleem, to your right, and then there's a door right below Reverend.
All right.
I believe we want to go down this door, but yes, I will. I'll open the door in front of me.
Okay.
And I will
You
also
step in so you can see,
I will
and
also
you
go
open
Well, I
that
door
one.
to the west.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll see what's in here.
All right, Reverend Raylan, as you step in, there's a table with 4 chairs in one corner of this room with a lantern hanging from a chain directly above. 2 well-made cabinets stand against the east wall.
I'll check the cabinets.
You know, it looks like there's clothes, there's junk, there's there's like a toy merry-go-round that looks like it was probably made by Blinsky. Just a whole lot of mostly worthless crap in those shelves.
Okay, and there's another door down here. It looks like.
That's a window.
To the bottom left.
Oh, bottom left is a door. That is correct. That is a door.
I'll come back to
Yeah,
here and whisper. We have
yeah,
another door.
that's a window directly south, and there's a door.
Yeah,
So, all right,
and then,
Saleem, you go into that room. This workshop contains everything a carpenter might need to make coffins or furniture or whatever the case may be. 3 sturdy work tables stretch the length of the western wall. You see a variety of woodworking tools, saws, lathes, planers, just everything, sanding blocks, anything you might need to do carpentry work. Carpentry, driving nails, that sort of thing.
I'm going to search the workbenches and the tables and just to.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Negative. Oh, 0. I didn't get nothing.
You joined the club.
Yeah.
Backless tools, maybe.
You like
Dumb.
you pick up a saw and you cut your hand, and it starts bleeding a little bit.
You got
And
your tetanus shot.
yeah, you got to get your dip tet and your rabies shot and all that. And you don't see anything of a note.
You go instantly blind.
You got lockjaw and night vision.
He lost his hand. He's already lost one leg. He lost his opposite hand.
So you've got the door going.
Do you want me to do it for each table?
Stairs.
Maybe I can lose some more limbs.
Maybe we'll have to roll for infection later.
If they're moving up,
Miroslav's going to get that bone saw out sooner or later.
I'm gonna wait for everybody to move up, like they're gonna go towards the stairs, and I'm gonna check this door right out down here.
Okay.
It just goes to the.
I walk down.
So right there,
this
you're
door.
immediately you're in front of a window, and then you go over to that door
You
and you
both
open
hear
up,
somebody
you
on
open
the
it
other
up,
side of the door.
and Saleem is there, and he scares the shit out of you when you open up the door.
We both push on the door.
Yeah, you guys are fighting each other to open the door.
Quickly!
And you're
Someone's
pulling
blocking
out.
this door.
He's coming! He's coming!
There's a window down here that looks different than the other one.
That's a door.
That's
that
a
is
door.
a door.
That's a door right there by you, Saleem.
All right.
The door to outside. Our back door.
You open it up.
Well, I'm kind of by myself. If something jumps out at me, I'm kind of in deep shit. But yeah, I'll open it up. What the hell?
Outside.
Outside. I'm gonna leave this.
You lift the bar off, and it's the front of the building.
Oh, it's the front.
The front
Ooh.
of the building. I'm gonna leave the door open.
Okay.
Huh? What?
And I'm gonna come back over here, and I'm gonna give that saw a really mean look for cutting my hand.
All right. So you've pretty much seen everything on this ground floor.
Someone else might want to check this room. I only saw. I think they were tables.
I only saw a saw and some tables, some nails and some hammers.
All right, let's look at after we get this man. We did a quick search. We are on a timetable here.
God dang! Look at all this. Another 20.
Y'all, what are you investigating, y'all?
You're muted if you're talking.
Oh, I'm investigating the room that the Saleem just walked out of. All the tools and stuff.
You see some nice tools and some nails and some hammers and
Any
all of
runes?
that kind of stuff.
Any devil
Nope.
runes?
Anything that stands out.
Nope,
Doesn't.
it looks like carpentry tools.
You find one
Junior
saw that
samples.
has traces of blood on it.
You
Junior
want I should
samples
bring
would be
my
proud.
toolbox?
And then I'm gonna guess I see the doors left wide open to the south,
Yep.
right?
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go ahead and close that.
Okay.
Well, I would say it is good to have the doors open if this guy tries to stick vampires on us when we try to leave. All the sunlight in the room may be a good idea. No offense, Miroslav.
Nice.
I
Is
didn't
anybody
catch that.
checking the coffins?
We have not.
I got distracted a little bit. Did anybody look inside any of the coffins? Is that what you just said?
Not
Yeah,
yet.
that's what she just said.
You have not looked at any coffins.
Just rock each one of
I'm
them.
gonna do the one just below me. I'm gonna look.
I would say while we were doing all our stuff, so
I
we
mean,
could be.
if you can move them easily, there's nothing in it, right?
Well, some things don't weigh very much.
Well,
Some
I'm just worried
spookies.
about human bodies at this point,
It was
Or
musty, but not
formerly.
death
or
smelly.
inhuman bodies.
Yeah, he said musty, but not.
I'm looking at the one due south of Zlatan.
All right. So you open it up, and it is empty.
Oglethorpe would look at the one beside him that Calamus is over top of.
It is empty.
I checked the one just north of me.
Empty.
Right of me.
I look over at Heckle and I say, "Mine has gold in it. What does yours have in it?"
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Mine has a bunch of strap-on penises.
That one's too big. That one's too small. That one's just right.
Aklis will check these three, starting at the one to the right and going clockwise. So right, southwest. Nice.
All of these coffins are empty.
There's no markings. There's no names. There's nothing like that on them.
Like reserved for.
Up the stairs.
Yep.
All right, Saleem looks
Go
up
get
the
this,
stairs.
Gardy.
Is there a door at the top of the stairs, or does it?
Is there one of those chairs on the side that have the motor that go up and down like churches that you see, like in the old churches?
So bad.
Okay, let me move you, Saleem. I'm going to move you.
Oh, sorry.
I can barely walk up steps now. I want one of those things so bad.
All right. So Saleem, when you get to the top of the stairs, there's a door to the left and a door to the right. Who's behind Saleem before we continue this?
I'll do it since I'm right here.
Okay, so y'all is next.
I'll go after him.
I hate stairs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not.
Is there a
gonna
need-
stair
climb on them.
left?
Okay, so who's coming after Reverend Raylan?
Oglethorpe will go last since he hates
I'll
stairs.
assist Oglethorpe on the end.
Oh,
So
thank
you'll
you.
be with
Aklis will
Oglethorpe.
go.
Thank you so much, Ireena.
All right, Aklis is here. Heckle, and Miroslav, where are you guys?
Heckle's bringing up the rear.
I'll come up along behind him.
Put you there.
Aklis probably.
you there. And you guys there. Okay. Saleem,
Lightning bolt.
you got a door. Yeah. You've got a door to your left. You've got a door to your right. Which one are you going to open?
Fireball.
What's the rule? You always go to the left. Is that right? Or that's in dungeons.
That's in dungeons.
I will listen to the door on the right.
Okay. On your right, take a listen. It's very quiet.
All right, I will do the same thing to the left.
Very similar rules.
It also seems quite quiet.
Is there a
And
difference to the quietness? Is one less or
Quite
more
quiet
quiet
or
than the other?
quiet?
One is quiet and one is quiet.
Oh.
I mean, he was terrified earlier, so that's
All right, so
saying
I
he's
guess
mastered
I'm
himself.
just gonna. Well, I'm on the left side. I'll open the door to the left, or attempt to open the door to the left.
To your left. All right.
Yeah.
You
my
open
left.
it up. I'm going to move you on in. I'm going to put y'all right there. I'm going to put Reverend Raylan here.
Oh, this is a big ass room.
Aklis.
So
Miroslav.
Saleem should be able to see the whole room at
Heckle.
least.
And Ireena, Oglethorpe, and Calamus are still in the stairwell.
I'll move a little further into the room to try to get more people in.
Okay.
What
I'm
do
just
we
gonna
do we
move.
see anything?
Hang on. I'm just going to get
Okay.
everybody in here first.
No,
Which-
tell us now, Jared. Tell us now.
The anticipation's killing me.
Yeah, that's not all that's going to be killing you.
And we'll see you next week.
All right, everybody should be on the other side of the map now. Silly. This large, drafty room is strung with cobwebs and takes up pretty much all of the upper floor. Not all of it, most of it. Stacks of wooden planks lie amid several crates marked junk.
Do a sense for magic. See if you can sense any magic around.
Well, I am definitely going to reach out with my divine sense.
So
Okay.
I should still also have I think see invisibility should still be going on.
Hmm.
Is there anything I see in here by chance?
And I'm going to walk up to here so that I can get both parts of the room in case there's somebody hiding behind a
Okay.
wall.
What's the range?
60 feet.
Okay. Y'all, you do not see anything that's invisible. Anyone else going up into the room?
I'll probably just go ahead and drop that.
Yeah, I'll go ahead here.
Saleem.
Awesome.
Is everybody where they want to be?
I would like to
I'll
go in,
move
but
up in
there's
that
no way I
case.
can.
I'm actually gonna go.
Yeah, I'll stay right
If
here.
everybody could move up, so the old man can and his granddaughter can.
Heckle's going to come over and just kind of
Gotcha.
plop down on this thing of boards.
All right.
He's just having him a sit.
So you're going to sit down there. Okay. Very good.
Ease up some of your movement.
That feels right.
I don't like being so together.
Okay.
Perfect.
Last one.
Saleem. Read me divine sense again, please. I know I should know it, but I want you to read it
That's
again
fine.
just so I've got it.
The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like a heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces until the end of your next turn. But since we're not in turn mode, I guess it's pretty quick. You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover.
66 seconds.
Not behind total cover. Okay.
I know the type
Yeah.
of any being whose presence your sense that I sense, but not its identity. So I know if it's undead, but not if it's a vampire.
You do not sense anything.
All right.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Behind
Fine,
total cover.
since you failed me. Well, while I'm standing here by these boxes marked junk, I'm going to open this one right here.
You open the box
What's in the
right
box?
there.
Open the box.
Children's bone.
You open up the box, and it is filled with dirt.
That's why he's making the comments.
And as you sit there and
For fucking
stare,
vampires.
and you stare into this box of dirt,
Oh,
you
God.
see all of a sudden two red eyes staring at you from the dirt. And this pops up out of the dirt and swipes at you. Roll for initiative. We'll see you next week. We got some fucking vampires.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Hey, I didn't roll the one.
Oh shit! Let's
All
see
right.
what Oglethorpe rolls. Come on, Oglethorpe.
Fuck.
Give me your sheet. Oh lord. Here we go. Come on, Oglethorpe. Give me a fucking natty 20. No. Oh well.
Oh, I think I rolled the wrong one.
You did a check.
Yeah.
Intelligence check
Initiate's in the middle of your page.
of the
Yeah.
main page. Yeah.
Holy shit, they rolled good.
oh, damn it.
Oh God.
Oh, poor.
Oh my word.
Well, they have to take an action to break out of their boxes, I would have think.
Oh, wow. And as that one jumps up out at you, the lids burst off of.
No, wait, not until next week. You already said next
That's their
week.
action, but that's their action.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Great job, guys. That was
How
fun.
many did we
That
see?
was great.
Beginning of next
Hell
week,
yeah.
I'm gonna yell, "Everybody down the stairs!"
Yeah.
How many do
Everybody.
we see there?
What's that, John?
Can we tell how many there are? Do we?
We'll wait. We'll wait.
Okay. All right.
I think
So-
Jared deserved a bottle cap for Blinkies. What's the
Oh,
thing?
thank you.
Oh, Blinky's was
I'll
great.
take that bottle cap.
Phew, that was good, man. I was laughing the whole time. My stomach was
You can
hurting.
have my bottle cap back because I already have 2 inspiration points. So.
You had one and I gave one to
Oh, okay, okay.
you. Yep. Okay, so next Sunday is Father's Day.
It is.
I'm out.
So we need to do Monday?
Yeah, my daughter's
Yeah,
gonna be
I'm
home.
out.
So.
Okay,
Yeah, Monday.
let's plan on Monday. My kids don't give 2 shits about Father's Day. So.
Oh, wait, Monday is Juneteenth. So
Monday is what?
Juneteenth.
What the hell's that?
That's right. We got something going on Monday, don't we?
Who
What's
does?
Juneteenth?
Are you
Let's
celebrating
plan on.
Juneteenth?
How about the 20th?
There's
Tuesday
My
the
daughter's
20th.
birthday.
He's ignoring us on purpose, John. So
What's that? Juneteenth is a. It's a.
When the slaves were freed.
Independence Day, or yeah, slaves are
Yeah,
freed.
kind of like Independence Day for African Americans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are we
When is
celebrating
that? Monday?
That's what Jared said.
That's Monday. Well, we're playing in a game with
Oh,
another guy.
yeah.
And it's kind of a cluster, but we're giving it a shot. So we're playing on Monday.
Oh,
Is this
did you hear
what's
the
his name?
exact date?
Martin? What's the guy's name?
Marshall.
Marshall, yeah.
Marshall. I
What's
hadn't
he
heard of
like?
an exact date, but
How's that going, by the way?
We've only played twice. It's
Oh, okay.
different.
What
we have
game
no
is it?
maps. We have no.
It's all
It's
theater of the
basically
mind.
just played on. It's basically all theater of the mind, and it's a challenge. But
It's D&D.
yeah.
After a fashion.
Okay, so the 18th, Father's Day is out. The 19th is out. You say the 20th is out because it's your daughter's birthday.
It is. Yeah.
What about Wednesday the 21st?
First day of summer.
Or I could play again one day this week.
I probably
play.
can't do it.
I can't do this. Okay, so what you want? Will the 21st work? June 21st?
I can do the 21st.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I might be working all that day. I usually work all day Wednesday.
Okay.
We're gonna be doing most of her stuff during the day. I could probably do Tuesday night.
Well, let's plan on the 20th, 8:00.
What day is that?
Tuesday the 20th.
Okay.
8:00. That'll give you a little more time. And so everybody check schedules, tomorrow or the next day, make sure that's going to work. If it doesn't work, let us know. But right now we'll plan on Tuesday the 20th.
That works for me.
If somebody wants to do something on the 18th, if we want to do like a one shot or something like that, I can do the 18th. Because Sydney's in LA and Sophia will be working at Ruby's. So
What day is the 18th?
That's Father's
Sunday.
Day.
Father's Day.
Oh, Father's Day. I can't do Father's Day.
Yeah. It's
We're going to Harry and Izzy's. So.
Okay. But I could do Father's Day if somebody wants to do something. We could figure
I'll
something
think
out.
on that. I might take that on.
Well, if I'm the only one missing, you guys can go ahead. Remember?
No. Well, I mean, Jeff's not going to do Father. I mean, we've got more fathers. I'm sure James, it's probably not easy for you. It's not going to be easy for Jeff. So our group, regular Curse Strahd on the 20th. If anybody wants to do something on Sunday the 18th, we'll we can figure something out.
All right, cool. Thanks everybody. Have a great week.
All right, guys. Thank you all.
All righty.
Appreciate it.
Everybody stay safe.
Enjoyed it. Yep.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.